got a lot of activity over there, Jordan?
Yeah, can you hear a lot of action in the background?
I hear the kids, or something.
You hear it?
Looks like someone's building a fucking house over there.
Well, Zoe's stampeding up and down the steps. Aaron's building a house in the corner. They can hear everything. Huh?
She
You
don't
guys
give
building
a
a little
fuck.
pillow fort?
I don't know what they're doing. She thinks she's having this big, massive yard sale tomorrow, and she's gonna make $3.
Should sell that Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we're not gonna talk about that.
That's the main prize. Why did she want to sell it?
Probably, or give it away.
Could sell that Antonio Brown little fathead.
That's what I'm talking about. 3 cents.
Free.
She glue it to Morris's windshield.
Is Morris a Steelers or a Raiders fan?
Raiders.
He's a cunt.
What did you say, Rich?
He's a cunt.
That was aggressive right out of the gate.
He would
The
agree
word
with
of the
that.
day.
Yeah, he wouldn't even argue it.
He knows he's a cunt. Levi, what are you pounding? You got Molson Ice?
Labatt's Ice.
Labatt's Ice.
It's still cheap, man. $16 for a 30-pack. Can't pass it up.
That's like what? 50 cents a beer?
Not even less than, well,
Yeah. What tax?
yeah.
I don't do math, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty much 50 cents, so yeah.
Jordan and I had to cheat in business math, so that'll tell you all you need to know.
It wasn't just you; it was a bunch of us. You should hear this story in high school. Yikes!
Doesn't your job require math skills?
No, it's what we have Excel for.
Oh,
Excel.
perfect.
Formulas.
Just throw those formulas in, throw those auto sum formulas.
Yeah. Jake, that's the way to fuck it up.
Pivot tables all day. Let's just do a podcast about Excel.
Dude, that would take us like 3 weeks.
How quick can you do a VLOOKUP?
Me?
Yeah,
It'd take a minute.
yeah.
I can get the base formula down.
But like when you say a minute, you mean like a little while. But you might have to
Without
Google
messing
some
some. Yeah, it depends. Like just on a blank sheet, I could probably figure it out.
Well, you need data to go off of, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a simple one, but if you're
Oh, okay.
yeah, there's some crazy shit going on.
I know, it's nuts. It's so exciting. We live in exciting times. Are we on?
You're live now.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. So we are officially live. Sorry for the heads up.
Yeah, it's all right.
It was like the pre-Morgan warm-up. I don't have a Jamie to yell, "You are live!" So we just sometimes gotta go with it.
I love it. We got cheers for going live then.
All right. I hear someone's
How about-
TV in the background.
Mine's on mute.
It's gotta
I
be
have a
mine.
fan, but there's no way you can hear it.
What is the wife
about
watching
the-
TV again?
Yeah.
Little honey
She's
boo
watching,
boo.
She watching Aladdin?
No, not today. She's watching little Guy Fieri.
Oh, Jesus. Was Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives?
Yeah, are you watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives or the other one? Yeah, Triple D.
Nice. Not
Triple
Triple
D.
G.
Yeah. Last time you were watching Aladdin. Yeah.
Is Indian Aladdin, though?
Yeah, we were busting you because I
Secret
thought
story.
there was a difference between the U.S. and the Aladdin, and you were saying no, only fucking white people think that.
You don't, though, because I never thought it.
I didn't know about it.
I didn't even know it
No,
was
she
a
just
thing.
puts me. She just puts me in that group of fucking dumbass people.
You sure she puts you in there? I'm just teasing.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm definitely in that group.
I'm gonna call Norway
Yeah, I
back.
I'm good. Needs a break from that fucking shit. I'm looking for a really nice and lighthearted, no serious topic podcast. Especially since I'm stone
That's
cold
why he
sober.
joined last time. That topic got him going.
Who, me? Or him?
That got aggressive quick.
Isn't that why he said he started watching? Because of the headline?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, when you put abortion in the title of the fucking podcast, it tends to draw eyes.
No, we don't have the Norway guy.
We should type in like live interview with fucking Ariana Grande or Grande, or her fucking name is.
We'll get like 30 million teenagers.
As opposed to what we've had already.
I guess that's a good point.
How about all those tornadoes?
Yo, that's some serious shit. I don't even want to get into that. Makes me nervous.
It's gonna get worse.
That could be our serious combo of the day: global warming.
Some people don't believe it's a thing.
I don't know how that's not believable.
There's a lot of people that don't believe it. A lot of people who make laws don't believe it.
Are you heading towards Trump? Because he doesn't believe it.
Well, he's a fucking idiot, so that makes sense. I mean, people with common sense to actually write laws don't believe it.
Like scientists said, the core of Earth is increased dramatically, the temperature. So
well, the water is hotter than. It's like before the ice age.
Yeah, it's getting nuts.
So we've never experienced anything like that. Like ocean levels have never been, in our lifetime have never been that high. So it's like people on the fucking coastal cities are in for a rude awakening. You ever see the videos of Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'll flood in the middle of the street when it doesn't even rain.
Yeah, shit's going.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, what are they predicting? I don't remember what it was. Was it supposed to be 2030? That Miami, New York, like they'd all be gone?
Parts of the like Florida and New York and some of these like Central American countries are fucked.
Yeah, and what is it? Venice? Is it Venice? It's pretty much out
Venice
of
floods
water?
all the time. Yeah,
Right.
Comes up through the fucking storm drains.
Hasn't like the ocean like risen so much too to the there's like islands in like the Dominican Republic that are just missing now that used to be there.
There's a ton of like really there's a bunch of Vice documentaries on it. Not to say that Vice is the be all end all of climate change, but they put some good stuff on there.
That's the one I saw. I saw
the DiCaprio one was really good too. Yeah, the DiCaprio had a good one. Al Gore's is a good one.
The big one I remember is the one when they took that huge ass plane and flew over. Is that the one you're talking about, Rich, with the cabs?
Yeah, the one that giant one fell off.
Yeah.
It's like the size of Manhattan.
Yeah, and they showed like the plane has this kind of like, I don't know what kind of computer in it, but it can actually measure the dimensions and how deep the ice is compared to what it used to be and like all that shit. And they're saying how fast it's melting.
We'll probably see it get really bad as we're about to die.
I mean, it's bad now.
Yeah, I mean the weather too is getting way more intense.
There's been 4 tornadoes like that landed in our area, and like 50 years there's only been one, and there's been 4.
Yeah, we've never got
the fucking entire state was under tornado warning. What does that happen?
I don't know.
And then even like the storms.
So
it's not like one lightning strike and then like 5 seconds or 30 seconds later is another one. It's like constant. It's like a fucking strobe light show outside.
Yeah. Even hurricanes, like East Coast, it's been nuts, man.
Yep.
Yeah, and bigger hurricanes more than normal. Like we got a lot of hurricanes. I mean, not up in the Northeast, but the size now is so much bigger.
And people are dumb, like, because they're like, oh, well, it still snows and it's still cold. That's not how it works. Like, It's extreme weather, so it works both ways. Like that fucking week or two when it was like 70 below in Chicago because of the wind chill. It affects the weather on both spectrums. Like,
I think people forget that Earth actually travels around the sun.
There's people who think the Earth is fucking flat. So yeah.
Yeah, Jordan, what are you talking about? The Earth doesn't even move. It's just laying there like a plane. Yeah, come on now.
It's
a big plate.
Amazing.
Spinning on a stick.
Duke graduates swear that the Earth is flat. So, I mean, you know the type of education system.
And that's one of the better schools.
Yeah, Duke's education system's fucking really good.
That's scary.
At least I thought it was until I heard that one.
Yeah, it shit drives me nuts, man. Yeah, Red Barn Village. Remember, used to ride bikes up there, and there was a golf course. I don't know if you probably know, Rich.
Where's it at?
Newton Ransom. It was a Red Barn Village. We used to ride bikes
have, like,
on the track.
The fucking Halloween thing.
Maybe.
Dracula's Forest or whatever.
There's probably one up that way. Yeah.
I would never been up there. I've been up there for that shit, but never like.
We used to race bikes up there. They had like a nice dirt track. Like you would actually like, not like motorcycles, like actual bikes. And
bicycles.
Yeah, just rip through that whole
a
area.
Mongoose.
Yep, ruined it.
Is that like? Did we used to have one behind Walmart, kind of like that, but like a shitty one?
Yeah, this one was a fancy one.
Yeah.
Like you had little numbers in front of your bikes and stuff.
So it was like legit, like BMX.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, my buddy used to do that professionally. What? Really? A track got hit by a tornado?
Yeah, dude.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was by Nisha's house. Nisha lives in Clark Summit. And,
okay, yeah, that's.
It was probably like a mile or two up the road, but it's considered Newton Ransom, so it's like behind West Mountain, up that way.
Yeah, that's the one you were telling me about at work. Okay.
Yeah. These kids are driving me bananas.
Rich, did you get hit with anything down there?
And she's laughing at me.
I wouldn't know. I was in my basement the whole time. Terrified.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I hate that shit. Well, the one I was at work, and I was just like, well, fuck it. If the building goes, then just so be it. But the other one, I was home, and I just immediately went to the basement because I don't fuck around with that shit. Like, my wife thinks it's like, she wants, like, well, let's go watch it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not watching it. Dude, I had a lightning. Sorry, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I would work from home last Friday.
Yeah.
And there was a storm in the afternoon. I swear to God, the lightning struck in my backyard.
No shit.
Because it shook my entire fucking house. Like it was, and I saw the flash right behind me, shook the whole house, and I was like, "See ya!" Just went downstairs.
Right to the basement.
Terrifying.
Yeah, my wife's place. They fucking stuck him in a fucking tornado shelter. They cleared out the whole fucking plant. Yeah.
Tornadoes are fucking terrifying.
Especially because we don't get them. I mean, what the fuck? We don't know what the hell we're doing around here.
It's just a giant murder wind. Like,
yeah.
That's all it is.
Could you imagine being in like Tornado Alley and like you have to leave your house, run like 50 yards to your little storm shelter so your house doesn't collapse on it while that's going on?
It's like Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Did you guys see those fucking? They showed it like a piece of straw from the old brooms can go through like I don't even know how thick of a concrete block.
Like it shoots it out.
Yeah, like that's how strong it goes. That if one of those little things, like you know what I mean, they're like thin as like what? I don't even know, like a hair almost, and it can go through a fucking cement cinder block like nothing, no problem. I just remember watching that movie. Did you guys watch that Twister movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife watched it all the fucking time.
Helen Hunt?
Yeah, they used to talk about that shit all the time in the movie.
Dude from Princess Bride's in that.
Oh, yeah, what the hell's his name?
Carrie Yules. He's the bad guy in Twister. He's
okay.
On the rival storm chasing team.
That's right.
And then that dude who just died recently, Bill Paxton.
Can you put her to sleep and then come down?
Yeah, Bill Paxton.
I get him.
You
and Bill
put her to
Pullman
sleep and then come down?
Bill Pullman's the guy from Independence Day.
If you don't mind.
I think. Makes the speech. He's the president.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Bill Paxton's the one from Twister. He's the one that died. And then the other guy,
right?
And then Dusty died too. That was
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, thank you. Yep,
he died like 4 or 5 years ago, right? I think he overdosed.
I think Paxton died before him.
No, I think Paxton died like a year or two ago. Hoffman died
the other way?
4 or 5 years ago, I think.
Okay, but yeah, Hoffman, yeah,
They're both dead. So. R.I.P.
I think my kids are gone now. Goodness.
Yeah, this weather's fucking crazy. It sucks. Jordan, how's vacation?
Dude, it was a good time. I laughed my balls off.
Yeah, I saw some of your snaps.
It's just, it was a combination of just stupidity, drunkenness, and just straight up humor. It was funny.
Jordan?
I don't know if you guys know them. Rich might. My buddy Jay Field, his family. My buddy Pope and his family. And then the Morans. It was actually his sister's house. His sister lives in Japan and rents out the house for the summer. So he gets it, I think, like a couple times a year. And I missed it.
I don't like this.
And she let him have it for the weekend or the week. I don't know how long they stayed down there. And we went down for the weekend. It was a good time, and I don't even like Jersey.
Oh, that's where it was with Jersey?
Yeah.
Because me and Dan were talking about it. I forgot to ask where you were going because we thought you were going to Virginia with Paul.
I thought you were going. Are you going to North Carolina again too?
Am I?
Yeah.
Outer Banks, yeah.
When's that?
I know August, I think.
Okay.
That gets nuts. There's a lot more people going to that though.
Yeah, that was a fun trip when I went. It was fucking wild. I don't like Jersey either, by the way. I'm going in July.
Yeah, but you go to the nice part.
True. It's quiet. It's clean. None of that Jersey Shore bullshit. There's no boardwalk.
No needles on the beach.
Yeah, we were right above. We were in like there's like seaside, and then we're like kind of a little bit above it, and it's like kind of like the nicer. As you go more north, it gets a little nicer, but
yeah. I wish Jersey would break off in climate change and go underwater, and we could just take the coast.
That'd be fun.
I don't know who Rogue is, but he commented it. Funny, stupid drunkenness for the win. That was a hot minute ago. I wasn't paying attention though.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I want everyone to survive, obviously, and to come inland, but not move to PA, move to like Kansas or something.
Just let them be their own island.
That's a not bad idea. I like that idea.
They could just chill
like
out there. That's all.
Float out a couple 100 miles, and then we'll just take the little inlet. Now I like that better, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, how are they going to get back to the mainland, though?
They could take a ferry.
Fuck them. It's Jersey. Figure it out.
They can stay out there.
They'll build a bridge of New York's fucking landfill trash and walk over that.
They could use the floating. What is it? Trash the size of Texas.
Yeah, the Great Garbage Patch or whatever.
Yeah, they could use that as stuff.
How fucked up is that?
That's terrifying.
Like, how fucked up do you got to be to throw garbage in the ocean?
I don't know. And what was that? Is that literally just from everyone throwing it in there, or did like a barge flip over?
Well, I think like ships and shit like released stuff and.
Did you ever see the rivers in like India and shit? Did you ever see those pictures?
Aren't they just like full of shit? Like they're just full of.
You can't see the water. It's just moving shit. Like.
And they sacrifice. They burn bodies when they die in that.
Who thinks that's a good idea?
I have no idea.
There's too many people already on the planet.
There's a lot of people.
It's bad.
Thanos might have been onto something.
Thanos is definitely onto something, dude.
Do you know that's happening in space now too?
What?
All the debris
is
from
going
like
into space?
Satellites and shit they shoot into space. Yeah, it's all fucking orbiting around the Earth.
Didn't someone propose to send a rocket full of garbage, have it explode up there to get rid of some of our garbage?
Probably. I don't think it. Apparently, physics will not allow that to happen. I mean, you gotta have it gone. You gotta have it past the atmosphere and past orbit.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't ever come back, because the shit that's up there now, like all the dead satellites, they're just floating around in orbit. Yeah. Like, and it's not a big deal now, but they said eventually it could fuck a bunch of shit up.
Can't like someone smart be like, let's burn our garbage and use it as like.
I guess because if you burn it, the shit that comes with the chemicals that come off will fuck up the atmosphere.
Yeah, but no one can find some sort of like crazy air filter
like they're
our goddamn cars have.
Yeah, they're doing it with carbon monoxide now. They're taking in CO2 and like recycling it into like clean energy. It's fucking coal or something. I forget.
Aren't they using that with those giant factories like in China and shit?
They might be, yeah.
I think they're doing something like that because
yeah, like how? Go ahead.
They don't have the rules like we have.
As far as like how much. Fuck.
Yeah,
China's gonna ruin this world.
No,
they better figure some shit out.
They're on a fucking. They're like a freight train right now. They're just taking everything over.
Once they got like cars over there to be a big deal, it's worse than LA.
They know how to. They know how to do a wall right in China.
That's true. Yeah, thank God it's so populated though that not that many people can drive. Could you imagine if everyone was driving like basically here in the States?
Dude, they said it's starting to be like LA, like you can't move.
I imagine like what's their big city, like Shanghai?
A bunch of them.
Beijing.
Yeah, there's a ton, dude. There's so many.
Probably.
Did you ever see like their apartment buildings?
They're like little fucking shacks, are like on top of each other, aren't they?
They're like legitimately Empire State Buildings, which each like room, just say it's like a normal New York apartment, which is super small, fits like 20 people.
Holy fuck!
It's
like Hazleton.
You gotta Google some images, dude.
It's so bad they put a limit on how many kids you can have.
Yeah, one male.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man. Like, just like stop. And you know they have like a thing now for their population. It's like a social credit system, where like if you get caught doing something bad, they can like fuck up your credit score or not allow you to travel or like garnish your wages or some shit. Like it's exactly like they have like a ranking system, and if you fuck up, they can fuck your life up.
Yeah. And did you watch that episode of Black Mirror?
I haven't yet. That show depresses me.
Yeah, but they have one. They have one exactly like that. And then I read, just like you're saying, Rich, that they're doing the same exact style thing. That's fucking absurd.
Some of that Black Mirror shit's not that far off.
No, it's really not. That's even scarier thought.
Do you remember the episode title? I'll check it out.
I'll see if I can find it.
Did you ever see the one where they make artificial bees because the bees vanished, died off?
I did.
Wow.
So they made robot bees so they can pollinate flowers. Well, someone hacked into the robot system and had these bees start killing all sorts of human beings.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it was fucking bananas.
Do you remember the one, I think it was called White Bear or something? Where the chick kept going through that fucking, she was like a murderer or something. And she kept going through that same scenario every day. And people, it was like the Truman Show. Or
Yes.
fucking,
You keep reliving? Yeah, reliving.
yeah, she had to relive it every single day. I forget what the fucking scenario was. It was horrible.
It's nuts.
She had to relive it. And that was like her jail. That was like, she had to do that every fucking day. And the crazy part was they fucking erased her memory every night. So then every morning, she had no idea what the fuck was happening. Like, that's dark.
That
Yeah,
would suck.
great episode, but yeah, it's fucking twisted as fuck.
All right,
There's
so
another one with,
oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You guys were in the middle.
No, I was just going to say, there was another one with the dude from Mad Men, and I can't remember what the fuck it was about. It was really good, though. It's called, like, White Christmas or something. It's him and this dude in, like, a cabin. He, like, mind fucked him. It's when you
Black Mirror?
shrink. Yeah, you, like, shrink yourself into, like, an appliance or some shit, or put your consciousness in, like, an appliance.
Yeah.
Or like an Alexa-enabled device. And that was, like, your prison. Like, you basically were shrunken, your consciousness was downloaded into a device that someone else would use to control their home. And that was, like, your fucking sentence for your crime.
That's insane.
You're a mind slave. Makes the Matrix look like fucking Sesame Street.
There's some crazy episodes in that fucking show, dude.
It's a good show. I feel like you're about to get on a tangent about something.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was actually. I was gonna say I went to the beach on Memorial Day weekend. What'd you guys do?
Saturday I didn't do shit. I watched wrestling on Saturday night, actually. It was pretty awesome. And then Sunday we went to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And went to this...
Amish country?
Yeah, well, downtown Lancaster is actually really nice. I don't know if you've ever been.
I have not.
But it's very much like... It's very, like, built up, and it's got some really nice bars and restaurants. And went to this place called Decades. It's a bar, bowling alley, arcade. And they had all the classics. NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, skee ball, basketball.
I remember you talking about this in the group text, and then we brought up that
Yeah.
new bar that's gonna come in Scranton.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's exciting. They're going in the right direction with that shit. They need better shit downtown, more variety.
Yeah, there's not too much shit to do. You get a bunch of kids from the U down there that would probably go.
I mean, I like going downtown, but you can't like bar hop. There's not enough good spots to be like, oh, let's go there, let's go there. Like, it's just a couple good areas,
Yeah.
and that's it. Like, so that's good. I'm glad. I'll
You
start
give me
building
some
it up.
Mario Kart. I'm there for the long haul.
I fucking dominated everyone. Can't hang. So how about this shit? We play fucking Mario Kart. They also had a console 64 set up there. You could just play for free.
That's cool.
So I went and grabbed Mario Kart 64, and it was me, Mike. It was me and Mike, and we played in the GP. So you're playing against a computer, right? And there's always those two computer players who are like fucking balling the whole 4 races.
Yeah.
So this time it was Peach and Mario, and they kept finishing first or second and fucking us up. So Mike won by having a better score, even though I won 2 races. But in the one race, I finished like 6th. So he's like talking all this shit. So then we get a third player, one of his buddies, to come in, and at that point you got to play versus. There's no computer players. And we played 2 races, and he finished fucking 3rd each time, and I beat him. So to me, that is the true test of a Mario Kart skill level when you're playing against other people in a live setting. Playing against a computer, it's every man for himself. We're going one.
You better hope I can't fucking download an online version right now and we all play each other live on Twitch.
I honestly, I would stream the fuck out of Mario. I could stream the shit out of that all day.
Can you hear me? Oh, I think Levi might have muted.
Yeah, I just muted my mic. We're good.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, that's the fucking true test of a Mario Kart, expert, to play against another person, not against the computer.
That's the best, especially if there's alcohol involved.
Exactly. So,
because then you're kind of like, you're not 100%. You're making bold decisions.
Hitting the wall a little bit, taking the shortcuts, missing some of them.
It's nuts.
I love that game.
I think with the new Switch, you can go back and play the old ones.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and they have in the new Mario Kart they have some of the old courses too. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They have like an
Yeah, we were
Excite
playing.
Bike one.
Yeah, you can. It's got the old games too. It has a full
Yeah.
Excite Bike game. I was
Yeah,
playing Tecmo Bowl at my cousin's house.
I downloaded Mario on there. You gotta pay for it though. You gotta pay like $9.99 or whatever a month.
Yeah, is it a month or is it
I
the
think
year?
I think it's a month.
I couldn't remember what he said.
Yeah.
I played it for like 3 hours and I was like, I'm not gonna buy this because it's not fun unless you have people over fucking around with it with you.
Yeah. That and Mario Party. Mario Party is another one where you need people there.
Yeah, that's a great game though too.
Yeah, that gets intense.
That's
Rich,
fun
I
to
did
be like.
finally find that episode.
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, he's good. He's trying to find the episode.
Oh, I was just say
It's
that
called
shit's
Nosedive.
those fucking stupid 64 games are fun when you have like 4 or 5 people at the house.
They were the
The
best,
best.
man.
Even
Yeah.
Mario Party, when you would do like the dumb shit where you had to like outline the fucking thing with your jackhammer and you'd like try to follow it with the fucking joystick. That got intense.
We played at Mike's one night a couple weeks ago, probably a couple months ago actually. I brought my Switch over, and the whole point is you got to collect the stars, and the person
Yeah.
with the most stars wins. So I had like 3 fucking stars, and I was cruising. And then you can like at one point if you land on a certain spot, you can steal someone's fucking star. And back to back, Mara and Mike's wife stole my fucking stars. I never want to punch a woman in the face more than when they stole my fucking Mario Party stars. And then I lost.
What did Mara beat us since she was running? Was it Mario Kart at your house?
Probably we were playing a little bit when you guys first got there.
Yeah.
She was running her
She
mouth.
had the fucking belt. That's
She
above
can't
the
beat
dartboard.
me though. So that's why she'll come down and like she plays me Mario Tennis, Mario Kart, you name the fucking Mario game and we play, and I whoop her ass every time because she gets so mad. So she'll try to play anyone she can.
Did you guys ever hear the game Fusion Frenzy
No.
for Xbox? It's the
No, what
original
is
Xbox. It was the same thing. It was like Mario Party. It was a bunch of mini games. So like one of them was like these giant cage balls, and you had to roll them. You were in the ball like this tiny little character, and then each player that was playing had a different ball. And then they had these stream of lights that would come down, and you had to roll over the stream of light to
It's
get
like
points.
American Gladiators.
Yeah, like that was just one mini game. There was like 30 different mini games. One of them was like remember those bumper boats at
Yeah.
like amusement parks? That was one, and it was a race course, and you had to race through, and the first one to win.
Never heard
Same
of that.
exact thing. It was a fun fucking game, man. It was so fun. Same thing, you know what I mean? Just get hammered and play with a bunch of people.
I'm
Pretty
down for
cool.
that.
I think my brother is trying to get all the L's back that I gave him throughout his life playing video games. He texted me the other day. He's like, "Yo, download NHL 19." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "It's free. Just download it." I'm like, "Okay." So I download it. He goes, "Yeah, let's play." I'm like, "I'm not playing right now. I'm not gonna play without practice. I'm gonna practice a little bit, figure it out." So I've been playing like every day because I'm not letting him win. There's no fucking way.
That's a good game.
It's a great game. I like it a lot, man.
Those hockey games are always like well put together.
Yeah, it's fun.
We gotta get you
I heard
on
really good
Fortnite
things
one
with
day.
this year.
I wouldn't be into it. Like it's
Me,
just
you,
not.
Josh will record it.
It's just like I
Get
don't know. I
Levi
couldn't-
on it. We'll just hear you guys curse at every kid, making us look stupid.
See, the problem is I don't care. Like if we were playing Mario Kart, I would care a lot.
We could do that.
Like GoldenEye or some shit, like I would care.
I was telling
no.
Levi at lunch we can download some gamers. What they do is like some of the big streamers will play like Uno, right?
Oh yeah, I mean you were saying that.
And they'll
Rich
gift
has
each other
his game.
money, right? So each one of them have their own stream, and they'll be like, all right, I'll gift your channel, I don't know, 1,000 free subs, which is like 1,000 people whoever follow them get a free month. So it's
Yeah.
$5 a month. You can do the math. Like they're fucking just balling out. And I'm like, you guys are fucking bananas. Like Uno's all based on luck.
Yeah, how do you play against each other?
So it'd be like a kind of like an online poker thing. If we all have to get in the same room, we'd probably have to all download the same game, and then like this, you would add.
Also, you
people.
playing online.
Yeah, you gotta play online. And
I
then
thought we were gonna hold cards just like in person.
yeah, you probably wouldn't see our faces when you do this. I'd have to open a new like website, kind of like this. And
See
then-
our reactions.
Right. So
Gotcha.
maybe I would have to have like the game over here and then us over here. I'd have to mess around with it, but that'd be fucking funny.
That'd be cool. Or Yahtzee. That one's exciting.
Just to change it up a little. Yahtzee. Could you imagine though our computer just using a mouse and your keyboard for Mario Kart?
No, I
For
wouldn't.
Friday
I
night.
couldn't do it. At minimum, I need a fucking controller. At best case scenario is a wheel. I'd go out and buy a fucking wheel to mount it on my desk and get the pedal, and then I would need a button to release whatever power up I got. Like people go out and do for those fucking those NASCAR games on their computers.
People are nuts.
I'd get the roll cage chair.
The seat, yeah.
Yeah, I get everything. I'll spare no expense. I don't need kids. I can buy whatever the fuck I want.
Friday night game night.
I just use the WASD button right here, and I would just smoke you. Use my mouse to steer.
Cool. It's not real then.
What do you mean it's not real? You're using a fake fucking.
You're demeaning the integrity of the game.
Oh my god! The
Like,
first
at
time you
minimum,
ever
you got
played
to use-
the fucking game, it was a 3-handle controller.
Yeah, but keyboards are
64.
like the most precise thing you can use for a game.
For shooting games,
But it's for movement, isn't it? Doesn't it? It's better movement radius or
you
whatever.
use your wrist, not your thumbs. So yeah, but you'd use your wrist if you have a fucking steering wheel, not your thumbs.
It was a natural motion for steering. I don't fucking steer like this when I'm in my car.
Right, so it should be easier for you.
We'll see. I'm game.
I'm liking where this is going.
This is how
Tell
it
you
starts,
what,
Levi.
we do a Mario Kart night, and this podcast will probably end with broken friendships.
I'd have just smashed fucking cameras all over the place.
I destroy the
You
drum
just
set
see
behind me.
fucking. I'd be one of those goddamn terrible movies. Just fizz out, like Sopranos, HBO. How it freaks out.
No, that's just fade to black.
Yeah.
I would just cruise in the back. I would just let you two battle it out. I'd be like, this
No,
is
you
too
gotta-
fucking funny.
That's bullshit. You got to be in the fucking game. You got to be in it to win it.
So,
No, I'm just saying if you guys are getting that heated, I want to
Oh.
just let you guys battle it out because it's going to be
I don't-
fucking hilarious.
well,
I don't give
Levi,
a fuck who I play. I'm
Levi
heated.
got a good dose, dude. At work, we have a game room, and sometimes we would drop down there and play against each other, us four, Mario Kart. And he saw how intense it got.
And that was
It's
nothing.
wild.
Yeah, that was just the tip of the iceberg.
64,
That was being at work trying to be like, not go to HR. So it would be 10 times
Yeah,
worse.
what
was the
console was
system?
that?
The Wii, I think. It was the Wii, I think. Because we
Not
had the
with-
fucking controllers moving.
Yeah, and then that giant pad that looks like you can control the pad with you, like almost like a Game Boy.
Yeah, that was part of the Wii.
Right.
It was like a special controller that Dante always got because he
Yeah.
had to fucking win all the time.
It's like when I used to work at Best Buy. They had like a fucking 60-inch TV with surround sound and like all the consoles set up in the break room.
Yeah.
That's back when college football was a thing. So
Oh, shit.
I would close a lot. So after we closed, we'd go back and play college football for like a game. And like while the manager was like doing their rounds or whatever, checking inventory, they like come back periodically. Like, all right, we're leaving. I'm like, yeah, well, I'll be there. And then like at one point they're like, listen, I'm locking the door, so you either stay here overnight or you leave. And like there's a part of me for a second that thought there are worse places to be locked overnight in, but I probably should go home.
That's funny.
That's good times. I missed that game.
I
love
really
playing
hope they
online
bring
games
it back.
But
I don't know
college
if they're
football.
gonna.
College
Yeah,
football's
there's a lot of
There's no
rumors.
way. How could they bring it back?
Apparently, the NCAA is saying that they're going to look into it. That's what
Yeah,
I keep seeing on Twitter, anyways.
You'd have to pay the players likeness rights then.
Yeah, the NCAA is like they want to make those rules where it's like, well, yeah, as long as you don't make them look like it and they use random numbers, then you can do it. It's all bullshit. I don't think
That's
they're gonna
exactly
do
what
it.
they did in the previous games, and everyone just download the rosters.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's just the NCAA blowing smoke up people's asses, getting them excited because
You'd have to.
Doug Flutie is actually making his own game now.
I don't know how.
So
You'd-
he got with, I don't know what program he got with. I've never even heard of him before, and he's in the process of making a game. So they don't know if he wants to do a college game or an NFL game, and that's when the NCAA started saying
The other
they're
thing too
thinking
is
about lifting it.
you have to like get signed off by all the individual universities
Right.
Yeah.
to use their stuff.
Yeah. Ohio
like
State
Michigan
was
has
making
its
a
own-
big deal about it.
Yeah, like Ohio State has its own contract, Michigan has its own contract, Florida, like they don't have. They're all like their own business essentially.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's all bullshit. I heard another one too is that they were gonna just make a football game, but it would be everything was generic, but then you could edit everything. So it was like
I
literally it
heard-
was like,
I was gonna say I heard EA was making another game to try to compete with themselves.
oh really?
Like a separate studio was gonna make another football game because Madden sucks so much.
I mean, they do need competition. I won't argue against that, but if EA is making it itself, it's just gonna be fucking terrible.
Yeah,
Right.
stupid.
Yeah, this game was horrible. It was the worst idea I've ever heard. It was going to be like the Florida like Thunderbirds and
Great
like
name.
the Texas Dragons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just random fucking names, random teams, no players, and you can custom make everything. So everyone's like, oh yeah, you can just make the college teams.
Texas is known for their dragons.
Right? You know what I'm saying? How much time people would put into that though to edit everything? Because
You
know
just have to
people
wait a
work.
week, and they'd have every fucking team. They'd have
Yep.
NFL teams. They'd have them all.
There was an NFL game like that. There was like an NFL manager or some shit where you can like you basically just
Yeah.
you just did the GM shit. That's it. Like you couldn't play. You had to sim every game, but you controlled like every aspect of the team.
I remember that. I can't think of the
yeah,
name.
I
think
forget
you
what it
could
was
follow
on.
Plays.
I think like Tony Dungy was on the cover or some shit. I'm gonna look it up.
It was. I think it was EA Sports. I think it was NFL
think
head
you're
coach
right.
or something like that.
It might have been. Bill Cowher's on the cover. I think it was. Well, I think it was newer than that. It says 2006.
So my neighborhood has this monumental fucking yard sale tomorrow. It
Oh,
goes
God.
like down like 7 blocks, just people. And my buddy, he moved across the street from me, and he's been texting me. And he's probably been there a couple months now. And he's like, who's this fucking crazy lady who keeps knocking on all our doors? She puts all these Facebook ads out for her, and she wants donations left and right. And dude, he's just texting me, and I'm just dying right now. It's just funny as fuck.
What does she want donations for?
Because
that's
she's
what I
like, the
wanted to know.
Facebook ads cost money, da-da-da-da-da. And then Aaron's over there talking shit. Aaron's like, well, you didn't put my street on your Facebook ad. I looked at the ad, and I'm like, oh my God, here we fucking go. It's every other street, you know what I'm saying? And Aaron's like, I'm not giving you $5. And
Fuck no. You guys didn't
she's
ask
like,
her
I'm
to
setting
do
up
it.
shop. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
People are dumb.
It's fucking funny though. I can't believe like people are fucking yards.
Like no one solicited her to go do Facebook ads.
No,
Exactly.
it's just
So like you did it on your own. Why the fuck would anyone give you money?
I don't know. It's fucking funny.
People are fucking weird with that shit. Especially those yard sales. Everyone thinks they're American pickers now. They're gonna go find the fucking time in the rough and
Fucking Gary V's.
turn it around for $600 or whatever. You follow him on Twitter, Gary V?
Dude, he cracks me up, but like, yeah, he can show
Who's
you.
Gary Vee?
You can make money. Like, he shows you some good ways you can just actually make money. But like, it's
It's gotta
not,
hustle though.
yeah, it's not easy. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
you could spend an entire fucking day and make $4.
Do you ever see his like motivational videos? He's just just quit if you don't like your job. Just quit.
Yeah. How we paying
Do
the
what you wanna
beast
do.
and the fucking
Be-
bills, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just quit, man.
Tell
Be
your
you.
parents fuck off. Do what you wanna
Can't
do.
just quit, bro. I need to pay my mortgage.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
It's like Gary Vander. He's got a weird last name. It's like Vander Chunk or some shit.
He's super rich.
Yeah.
He started when YouTube first popped off. He started his own like wine video business, and he would kind of like talk wine, but he would shit on wines left and right. He was a troll, and he'd be like, "All right, you know, I'm gonna sell this wine, but honestly, I don't really like it." So everyone kind of caught on, like, "All right, this guy's telling the truth." You know what I mean? He was the first guy that wasn't trying to blow smoke up your ass advertisement wise, like. So he did good there. And then all his profits from that, he invested in like 3 companies. It was like Twitter, Uber, and like something else. Every one of them blew up. It might even been Amazon. And he just made a fortune. So he started his own media company and turned into this like massive fucking thing. But
He's got a lot of viral videos out there too that based like motivational. Basically telling you like you do whatever the fuck you want to. Like you just quit your job if it sucks, or your boss sucks, then fuck them, and all this other shit.
Yeah, when you're that rich, you can do that, no
you
problem.
keep grinding, you're gonna end up super rich. But then he goes to yard sales and shit. Like they videotape him for fucking.
He's a baseball card guy, isn't he? He does a lot of baseball cards and shit.
Yeah, he like he wants to own the Jets one day. That's his like life goal. But
That will be selling real cheap soon.
yeah, at this point. But yeah, he goes to yard sales and shit, and he'll pay like $1 for a plush animal, and he'll be like, "Oh, this is Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, and it's got a tag, great." And he'll look on Amazon. He paid $1 for it, and it's selling for like $5.99. He's like, "Boom, $4, gonna make that."
It just sounds exhausting.
Yeah, and what if you
Then
don't
you
find
gotta
anything?
you gotta like send it out and shit. Like fuck that.
And what if someone wheeled and dealed? You're like, all right, why don't you like You know, what if it's $10 for the Sonic thing, and then you only get 7 for it? You just lost $3. You gotta know your shit. Yeah.
Better off going back to Storage Wars.
It's kind of like that, but it's
That was all fixed though, wasn't it? It was all fake.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too. Yeah.
That wine thing, like people how they like critique wine and how like being a sommelier is like an actual profession and a career. I'll never understand that at all. And people take it so seriously. Like wine flavors and the taste and where it comes from and how old it is and what type of grape was used and all that shit. Like it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I just like it's just fucked up.
It's just alcohol. Like,
I'd never be able to do it. Yeah, I think my taste buds are
stupid.
shot.
Do you drink wine?
I do, but I mean, it's nothing that I could tell you what's in it or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably like a $10 bottle of wine, and it's, this don't taste bad, and I'm getting fucked up, so I like it.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
it's sweet, and it doesn't taste like dog shit.
Exactly. I'm not, no, I'd never be able to do it. I mean, shit, I'm buying fucking 30 packs of Labatt's Ice and Bush on a regular basis, so.
That's why your taste buds are shit.
Exactly, yeah. They're completely burnt off, yeah.
So, Levi, what'd you do for Memorial Day weekend?
I went back to Freeland, chilling with my buddies back there. Just chilling outside, big ass bonfire. Drank a lot of beer. That's pretty much it.
Did you just send it?
Yeah, we were definitely sending it. We were talking about burying my car into your pool this summer. We were getting excited about that.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rich, you know who the Send It guy is?
Yeah, we covered this a couple episodes ago.
Oh, yeah. we just say this all the time to him. Just making sure you knew.
I was about to ask, and then I remembered. I'm like, yeah, we definitely talked about that guy.
He's fucking
Mr.
ridiculous.
Isn't he Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Fucking savage.
Just gonna send it.
I wonder how much it would cost to get my car removed from your pool. I think that's when it's going to get expensive.
Yeah, you would need a crane to pick that motherfucker up over my house.
Are you just gonna like slowly like roll in there, and you're gonna build like a jump?
Dante's brilliant idea is he wants to build a ramp from the front of the house up over the garage into the pool.
And fill the car with midgets.
Yeah, he's got a whole fucking like stunt team ready to roll.
Hot rod.
Don't get me wrong, it would be a blast, but yeah, we're talking a lot of fucking money.
Get a lot of hits.
Someone's gonna die.
Might be worth
Most
it.
likely, I could see someone dying.
Might be worth it if it goes viral.
On the being ridiculousness.
Oh shit, that would be fucking hilarious. We made ridiculousness.
But has that motherfucker aged, by the way?
Rob?
Your deck?
Wait.
Yeah.
I wish
He's
I
like-
I don't think so.
It's like 12.
He's the same age. Like he looks exactly the same.
It's frustrating.
Yeah. What's he have now? 2 kids? 1 kid?
I don't know.
I didn't even know he had kids.
Yeah, he definitely has 1. He might have 2 now.
I just want to hang out with him.
That would be fun.
He's just so much fun to hang out with.
He's got the fun factory, right?
Yeah, he's got ridiculousness. I mean, he just seems like a good time.
That's fucking hilarious.
Fucking loaded. So much money from sneakers, it's unbelievable.
And it's DC sneakers too. It's not even like nice shit.
Yeah. But he got in at the perfect time, right when skateboarding was like exploding.
Popping, dude. Who was that young kid that was like really good and he was like model material? He was young. He was like Justin Bieber of fucking skateboarding. If someone knows his name, I'll know it. Sheckler?
Oh, I know Ryan Sheckler.
That might be that.
Yeah.
It's Ryan. Yeah,
Was it Ryan? Yeah, okay. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
he was
thinking
on
of.
he was on Fantasy Factory, like Dana White or something.
Just ridiculous. I wonder what ever happened to him. He kind of died off.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He was
Oh,
super
Scheckler or
popular.
Dana White?
Both.
Dana White's doing okay.
Well, he's doing all right, yeah. He learned, too. He's staying out of the media spotlight.
I heard those
They've been-
pay-per-view buys aren't doing all right though.
Well, they moved the whole fucking platform over to streaming.
They said someone said something terrible, like his last pay-per-view on ESPN Plus through ESPN Plus was like 78,000 buys or something. It was something super bad.
But ESPN's covering the difference. So they put a cap on it for like maybe like 100K or 200K.
Yeah.
And for the first year, because ESPN Plus they pushed UFC to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So ESPN said,
money.
well, yeah, ESPN said we'll cover the difference. So if you do 78, we'll give you the money for the rest of the 122 or whatever that you missed out on. But it's only for a year. So after that, if the platform doesn't catch on, then I mean they should just do a yearly thing.
Yeah, just pay like fucking $100 a year or something stupid.
I would pay $20 a month for UFC pay-per-views to be on for free.
Yeah,
like WWE Network.
Yeah, that's
they're
not
$10 for UFC.
$60 a pop.
20. Yeah, like that DAZN thing with the boxing. I got that. It's like $9.
Speaking of boxing, did you fucking see that knockout?
Wilder?
Unreal. We were doing the podcast when it happened.
We were.
Yeah, Rich.
We were like kind of like I had it on, but I was like kind of in and out. Before I looked over, it was fucking done.
Yeah, first round, right?
Yeah, he was dead.
Devastating fucking punch.
Dude, I watched that shit like 100 times. I'm like, oh.
He's got so much power, man.
Dude, it was just so clean and it was like looked effortless, and he just dropped him.
I want to see him fight Joshua. Joshua's fighting tomorrow night. He's dude that fucked up Klitschko a couple of months ago or a year ago.
He's a European guy, right? He's supposed to be a beast.
British.
Yeah,
he's a monster. He's like Drago, black and British.
A lot of people said he would have beat Wilder early on, but now people don't know.
Wilder got a lot better. He used to be real like wild, no pun intended, and he like really cleaned up his technique. And his straight right hand is murder.
And he's fucked, dude. They said like they haven't seen anyone hit that hard since Tyson.
And it's crazy because it's a whole different style. Wilder's like 6'6", like he's a monster. Tyson had to get in close and just load up. Yeah. But Wilder can fucking light you up. Like no one's gonna outreach him.
Dude, he hit him with like a straight jab almost, and just fucking.
It was just a clean straight right hand. It was like a fucking rocket, dude. He destroyed him. He was dead. Like he was just like,
How did like fucking Fury go the distance with that motherfucker?
He hit Fury with a right hand like that too, and he got the fuck up.
12th, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a draw, wasn't it?
The fight ended up being a draw, but there's a lot of fucking people that said that in that 12th round that Fury got like 13 seconds or 12 seconds.
Because it was in England, wasn't it?
Yeah, like it was under 10, but like instead of going like 1, 2, it was more like a 1, 2.
And then you lose seconds right off the top because the ref has to turn around and make sure Wilder's in the opposite corner.
Right. So like sometimes
he's gonna go
start off
attack
at like 6.
him.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, no, that was kind of boring up until that last round, from what I remember.
There was a few exchanges, but like for the most part, Fury kind of, he definitely outboxed him.
Yeah.
And until he got caught, but.
Speaking of, go ahead.
Did those two only fight once?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
They're
Speaking of fighters that used to murder each other, dude, I watched the Ali documentary, and heavyweight boxing in the 70s was
the best of all time.
Brutal.
The best of all time, like George Foreman and them.
Beat the shit out of each other, dude.
And amazing shit
all
talking.
Fucked up. Oh my god, Ali was the best.
Yeah, amazing.
Ali was amazing.
There's so many good ones though, like Frazier and all them, dude. Like
Frazier, Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Ken Norton, and Foreman.
Monster.
And it's weird. Ali, up until he fought Frazier the first time, he was real like just like on the outside, quick movement with his feet. He didn't take a lot of punishment.
He's like Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. But he actually punched people.
Yeah.
Frazier lit him the fuck up, dude. And then after that fight, he was a brawler essentially.
They're so good, man. That was when that was the shit back in the day.
He was so fast. It was unreal to see a guy that big that fast. He was as fast as like a lightweight.
If you think about it, when boxing was always at its best, it always had a bunch of heavyweights that can fucking throw down.
Yeah, competing for that title. A bunch of good heavyweights.
I mean, Roy Jones was killing it for like, his little stretch there. He was fucking awesome to watch, but like, everyone paid big money for heavyweights.
Well, yeah, look at the late 80s, early 90s. You had Tyson, you had Lennox Lewis, you had Holyfield, you had Riddick Bowe in there for a little bit, Michael Moore, or fucking Foreman came in for a minute. Buster Douglas, the guy who beat fucking Lewis. James Toney was solid.
There's a bunch of good people, man.
Yeah, there was a bunch. Shannon Briggs was a decent heavyweight that fought
He's
in like
still
the
fighting.
early 90s. Does he really?
Briggs still fights. He was on Rogan's podcast months ago.
I remember that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's still fucking fighting. But yeah, you guys are right. I mean, that's when definitely boxing is.
I think we're starting to get that back a little bit though.
I hope so. These 3 guys, Fury, Joshua, and fucking Wilder, can definitely do it if they actually fight.
I agree.
But the problem is, you gotta fucking worry about promoters and fucking these like referees or the fucking judges. I'm sorry, and it's fucking nuts, man. Everyone needs money.
Sucks about That's what sucks about boxing. There's too many governing bodies. There's too many people involved. So it's not like UFC where it's one organization that controls all the matchmaking. There's different contracts with different people, and so I hope more guys go to this DAZN thing because they're all under that one umbrella and they all fight there.
Yeah, Rogan talked about that too, saying how there's so many different belts. It's like, well, you classify him as the world champ. Well, how? There's 3 champs in this one and then 3 champs in the other one. So it's like
you devalue the belt.
Right.
It's less meaningful when there's 6 belts. There's 6 heavyweight championship belts out there.
Right.
That's nuts. Should be one belt.
One
like
belt.
Wilder should be like, come get my shit right now.
No, he's like, come get my WBA and IBF shit.
I will murder you.
Someone else got the WBO and the IWG. Like, what? No one knows the fuck you're talking. Imagine the NFL had like 6 different championships.
Yeah, we have the Super Bowl. We have the.
Yeah, we got the Lombardi one, and we got the Hallis Trophy, and the Goodell Trophy. It's just a big toilet bowl everyone shits in.
Look how fucked it was when it was the NFL and the AFL. That was only 2 leagues.
And then the XFL.
Yeah, well, that's even afterwards. But no, I just watched that whole thing with they talked about that draft with Marino and Elway and how all the players
82 or whatever.
Yeah, but the players were like saying, "Well, fuck you. If I don't like the team that's drafting me, I'm just going to go play in the AFL." So the NFL had no leg to stand on. They're like, "Well, what are we going to do? They can go play for that league."
Isn't it amazing what competition can do?
Yeah,
it's a little competition. Like, just makes everything so much better.
When's the NFL contract up? Because is it 3 years that they can
after
next year?
Season, yeah.
The with the players, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's this year or next year.
This is the last year under their contract.
They have no leverage.
They just claim they're going to sit out, but none of these guys are going to sit out. They don't want to get paid.
You can't hold out against billionaires. They can fucking sit here all day, every day.
Close the league down. They're still going to make a ton of money.
Exactly. The players are going to run out of money, and they're going to need to fucking play. And
some of these NFL players need to get fucking paid, though. Like, there's some shit that's like...
There needs to be guaranteed contracts, at least for a certain extent.
Yeah, you can't just cut these people off. Like,
I wouldn't...
NFL.
Like, you were supposed to make $13 million this year, but I'm not feeling you.
Like, oh, you got hurt? All right, fuck you. See ya.
Yeah, right. And the NFL is the biggest injury-prone league. I mean, how aren't they fucking guaranteed? It makes no sense. It's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
I'd love to see them get rid of the preseason. It's pointless.
The preseason should be like our fucking D League, the NBA D League. Like, let these fucking guys play a couple games, you know, and whoever plays real good can join the real guys for the
let it be all
roster.
the scrubs.
Yeah, just let them play fucking 6 games, and it's the fucking D League that like warms up into the fucking regular season.
To make the roster.
I think that's how AAA baseball is. Like, you have a bunch of guys that are like on the fringe.
Yep.
And you have them play a bunch of games and see if you want to keep them.
Baseball gets nuts though, man. Like, because you can't be in the NFL you can't be up in the MLB for too long, so then they send you back down because you can't. It gets.
But just the concept of what you're saying makes sense. Like, just having the scrubs play or the backups, guys who are on the fringe of making the squad, let them play.
It's kind of like the NBA. I think the NBA, structure-wise, is probably the best out of all sports.
The big thing
Besides
is with the NFL is you got to give them at least
fucking dumb.
a scrimmage or something. Because you're figuring in the NFL, you only have 16 regular season games. So your regular season games are that much more important. So you got to give the starters at least something to warm up with. Whether it's let them scrimmage somebody live or one preseason game, whatever it is, just let the starters get one game out of the way. Because it's exactly like college football, too, in a way. You lose one game, I mean, that can affect your season drastically, where NBA, you lose one game, it's no big deal. But I do agree. I don't think you need 4 preseason games. I think that's way too fucking.
You know what I would do if I was a player? If I was head of the Players Association, I'd say I'd give you 2 more games a year. Stretch it to 18 if you give us guaranteed contracts.
That'd be legit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
that
a fair
would be
trade.
fucking awesome. Yeah.
But I don't know. Awesome. I don't know what the financial impact of guaranteed contracts are. It's a lot of money that you got to pay no matter what.
And 53 men.
You have to increase the roster size if you go to 18 games.
No. What I'm saying is if you're doing the guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah, I think it should be more than 53 guys. But we're talking guaranteed contracts with 53-man roster. That's what.
Well, you can make like tiers or levels. Like
right,
you need to you need to hit a certain criteria or like have a certain amount of years in the league in order to be eligible for a guaranteed contract.
Kind of like
right.
MLB.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
MLB, you have to be in 7 years before you can actually fucking make that max fucking Bryce Harper shit.
Yeah. I'd say for NFL, after your rookie deal, you should be eligible for guaranteed money.
I
like
agree.
it.
4 years.
Yeah. I think
And
that's fair.
actually, after you make that 4 years, I think you're eligible for like forever insurance through them. I think.
Yeah, like the pension or whatever they
Yeah,
offer.
you get a pension through that.
How do they not offer that? That blows my mind that they don't offer that for these players after the league.
I mean,
Guaranteed money?
No, like some kind of out of the league type thing. Even if it's just medical.
I think it's something they only implemented a couple of years ago after they got sued.
Yeah, they have medical insurance as long as they're on the team. I think,
But nothing after
once
when
they
they're done,
retire,
right?
yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
That's
You
it,
do.
nothing.
You have to get that
better-
Obamacare, bro.
Yeah, you better manage your money because I mean these guys, it's not like you just walk away and you're perfectly fine.
But then you
You're
got to worry
fucked when
about
you're
people
done.
like you know, Odell Beckham, like, oh, you know, I have a pulled hamstring, I'm gonna like skip fucking OTAs. But you got to pay this motherfucker $100 million because he got a monster contract.
Yeah, it's tough. That's dicey.
Yeah. So I mean, they got to trust your people a little bit, or don't pay him.
Yeah.
Trade his ass.
I'm getting sick of the fucking presentation, the TV presentation.
What do you mean?
Just the constant commercials and like the fucking.
Way too many.
Well,
The
they're trying to make
AAF
money.
got that shit right.
It's
Give me
ridiculous,
a beer
dude.
real quick.
I guess it almost makes it unwatchable. And then you're sitting there live, and it's even worse because you got this guy in these fucking green gloves out there, or orange
Right.
gloves, standing out in the field, holding up the whole goddamn process.
It's
And it fucks
terrible.
the flow of the game. Like it just.
Oh, of course.
That's why I like
That's like-
hockey because you play a period, there's no stopping.
Yeah, they
Right.
fucking go, man.
They don't go to commercial during a period unless someone dies.
No commercial.
And
Yeah.
you know what's funny too? It shows you how piss poor shape these NFL players are, because
Yeah.
they get all that time in between TV.
They get a lot of
commercials, everything
breaks.
else. Yeah, and they're still winded in the fourth quarter. How?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
You wouldn't be winded.
Well, they're not allowed to fucking work out anymore. They're not allowed 2-a-days. They're not allowed so many fucking pad.
As a
Practices.
team,
That's what they negotiated in their last deal.
yeah, but that's as a team. That just shows you how they don't give a fuck individually.
They have no discipline.
Yeah, because you mean to tell me if I'm making millions of dollars, I'm not working out on my own to be in the best shape of my life?
I mean, some guys are good about look at JJ
yeah,
Watt,
right.
but
That dude's a fucking
Right.
monster, man. It's
he just
unfortunate he
keeps
gets
getting-
injured
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
because he can go down as one of the best ever if he was fucking healthy. There's fucking times he won fantasy football games in our league by
Yeah, he
fucking
scored like-
himself.
he
Rich
scored
had like
50
two of them.
points.
Who'd you have the one year?
I had Watt and Mac last year.
Jesus fucking Christ! They were getting 50 points a pop.
I started the year like 6-1 or 7-1, and then I just didn't care anymore.
And then I'm like, yo, will you trade me one of them? He's like, no, fuck you. I'm like, the rest of your team sucks. I'll give you a good deal. Nope.
I went and drafted basically all defense. I drafted like a quarterback and a running back, and I'm like, okay, defense. Because if they pan out, they can score more than the offense.
I know, it's fucking bananas. Our league's nuts. I'm canceling it.
I followed the same thing with you guys. My offense was fucking terrible.
I think if we make some tweaks to it and like some common sense changes,
Levi
make it-
loves our league, by the way. He's so pumped.
Oh, it's
that
my
we let him in.
favorite.
He's like,
Our
you guys
league is
suck.
like the
I did that too. I had Darius Leonard and then fucking Aaron Donald.
First of all,
Both those
Leonard
guys
was a
put up, like-
fucking fuck you,
and,
Levi.
and you only
'cause that's
had
a
Donald
fucking-
because I fucking dropped him.
Hey, you dropped them.
Wasn't doing shit. He's getting like 2 points a
fucking
game.
rookie linebackers. This guy's just picking this shit up. You didn't fuck you, Levi.
Our league is like the 2000 St. Louis Rams. Like
Mhm.
everyone scores like 100, like 500 points every game.
Yeah, man, and everyone's real good too. There's not like 1 week you go into it and you're like, yo, I gotta win this week. It's like fuck, dude. I don't know.
The whole league was like 6-7. Like
hmm
there was no like team that was like crazy good,
I think last place had 4 wins. I think
which is pretty solid. It's probably
Yeah.
it's probably McLean.
probably he actually did pretty good this year though, from his normal 0-10 years.
I think he might have beat me one game. I mean, I don't even think I was. I think he wasn't even starting a quarterback or something, or one of my quarterbacks got hurt and he ended up beating me.
Oh,
There's
that's
no
the
worse feeling
worst.
than when your quarterback gets hurt in like the first quarter.
He just sick.
And he's-
Especially, yeah.
He's got like 5 points. You're like, well, fuck, I'm done.
Who always gets hurt? Marcus Mariota always gets hurt in like the first quarter. Every time I have him,
Yeah.
I'm like, this fucking guy, man. I can't draft him
Jordan-
anymore.
Jordan, you wanted to kill me that week I played Jameis when he wasn't even starting.
I think that was the
Oh.
one. I think you either beat me or almost beat me.
Because Fitzpatrick
Whoever
went down,
played it-
right?
Yeah, and I was like,
Against the Bears. Chicago was up 6 touchdowns and
Oh, they
Jameis started the
benched
second
him.
half.
Yeah, they benched
Yeah.
him. And
I'm
then
like, why the fuck is this idiot playing Winston? He's not even starting.
you had no one, right?
I
No
know.
bye weeks.
Yeah, no one left. And I knew it was just a matter of time until Jameis was going to go in. So I said, fuck it. Put him in. Let's see if it happens this game. Because Tampa doesn't fucking know what they're doing. Don't rotate quarterbacks like college. They're fucking idiots.
Levi, you missed the good old days, though. We used to be cutthroat as fuck.
What happened?
We would do shit like, so we would have
10 quarterbacks on your team.
Yeah, not only that, I would look the next week to see who I was playing and see if their quarterback was on a bye, and then I would go look to see who the available quarterbacks were and pick one up and just sit on my bench so that person couldn't play a quarterback. They could only play one because they were all gone.
Dan used to tell me that shit at work, so he'd be like, "Should I do that this week? Should I go scoop that guy so then that way that person couldn't pick him up?"
It's part of the game.
You know what my favorite part is? We do that shit, and then every one of us bitches at each other. Like, you fucking scumbag. Why would you do that? You fucking scumbag.
Yeah, and then the person trades the person's brother trades them Russell Wilson for a candy bar. He loans them out for a week.
Oh, my God.
Like, that's ridiculous.
It's the greatest fucking league ever.
That's fucking
There's
fun.
no doubt about it. It's
we gotta do a live draft, man. Get people back in the flow.
That would be fucking sweet.
And every round you have to take a shot. So by the end of
Why don't we just rent out a fucking bar or something, or rent a space and do a fucking live draft?
Yeah, let's put it on Twitch.
That's what we do for my other big league. We do that. We just rent out a bar.
Yeah, it can't be that much.
We can fucking have Twitch booming.
I can actually get us in one for free.
We don't have to drive to fucking like Fleetwood or wherever the fuck you live, do we?
Fleetwood.
For you it would be in the middle because it's in Beach Mountain, so it's right in Drums.
Oh.
But yeah,
you know these fuckers from Scranton aren't driving to Beach Mountain.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't even know what you could do.
I would find a place to stay or something, but they're not doing it.
Just do it at your house, Jordan.
Uber. We can do that. I can set up cameras in the backyard. But by round 22, everyone had to take a shot. I'll be.
So we literally draft more fucking players than the NFL does.
It's bad.
That would have to, right?
We do. It's a fact. I checked. We have more draft picks than the NFL draft.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we do it.
The NFL...
Could you imagine like a live one though if we're not having that 30-second timer?
That thing drives me nuts. I'd be screaming at people, just like, make the fucking pick.
I'm always the guy that's like ready to fucking pick someone in our
Me too.
And then someone takes them, and I'm like, oh, it takes me 30 seconds to realize, fuck, I gotta find someone new.
That's when I get fucked up too. But like, if my guy's not taken, I'm picking within the first 3 seconds.
Yeah, I don't wait.
Every round. Like, you have people in like the 14th round, like not sure about the 4th wide receiver they want to take. Like, dude, come the fuck on, man. Just pick a fucking guy.
Should I take a kicker?
It's always the same people too. Every fucking year, it's the same people.
You know what drives me crazy more than that? People that don't show up for drafts.
They should automatically.
Or they like come out. Like they'll draft.
Or they come in late.
Or I don't have service.
Or leave like in round like 20 when they're like, oh, there's only like 7 picks left. I'm good.
I got my team.
Like you don't see the fucking Saints just not care in the 6th round. And then
7th round pick, we just let it go.
They put the camera in the war room and it's just empty. Like, yeah, we just wanted to grab a beer. We're good.
Oh shit.
The fuck.
Oh man.
The only time they did that was 1 year when they traded their entire draft for Ricky Williams.
Yeah, like, oh, we're all set, guys. We can just all go home now.
We got our one player. That's all right. Fuck the rest of the other 12 picks.
How'd that work out?
It was fucking good for
1 year. Yeah, 1 year. Then he was dressing in wedding dresses.
Fucking Ditka.
There were so many good running backs.
I feel bad for Ricky, man. Do you guys ever watch that 30 for 30 on him?
I don't think
He
so.
was fucking crazy with depression, man. That's why he wore a visor. He said he wore a visor. He couldn't even like look at people on the sidelines, the cameras and shit coming off the sidelines.
He seemed like real shy and like subdued.
Yeah.
Who,
Yeah,
Ricky?
yeah. Like he was bad, man.
Yeah,
like
he
hated it. That's why he was a huge pothead. He said that was the only thing that was, well, I don't know if that was the only thing, but that's what he said helped him. So that's why he failed all those fucking drug tests. Which I think that's another thing too. I think the NFL needs to get rid of that.
That's another thing I want to negotiate.
Yeah, weed needs to be fucking legal for the NFL. That's fucking complete bullshit.
Or not even legal, but just off the banned substance list.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess it's the same thing, essentially.
They're pumping them full of these fucking pain pills, which are worse than fucking anything else. And all these players even say it. Smoke a blunt and fucking perfectly fine. You know what I mean? I don't even need the pain pill. But no, the NFL's probably...
You
That
combine the
too,
addiction
yeah.
of those pain pills with the fucking CTE.
Exactly.
It's dangerous.
Bad. It's so fucking bad. Yeah, that's another thing too. Marijuana's fucking amazing for brain trauma. Takes all that inflammation down, so it takes the reduction of CTE out of the question too. Long term and
Yes.
short term.
Dr. Levi in the house.
I watched a lot of shit on that. Yeah, I watched a lot of shit. After I watched Concussion, I went deep into that because that blew
Yeah.
my mind. I didn't know any of that shit.
I didn't watch
Fucked
that
up.
movie because I didn't want to ruin football on me. Is that bad of me?
It makes you hate the NFL. It'll make you hate the NFL even more than you
Well,
already
yeah,
do,
that's
bro.
why I didn't want to watch it.
And apparently that's a watered down version of the movie. There's actually
I believe
worse-
that.
There's worse shit that they left out because the NFL bitched about it.
Yeah, I definitely believe that 100%. I mean, just a few little scenes, like, because the doctor was a founder of Pittsburgh, and they literally said, look out the window, and there's fucking Heinz Field, and
Yeah.
they go, yeah,
It was
and the
very
guy was
Steelers. It was very Steelers heavy, Jordan.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah, it
watch
was.
that then.
like, and then because they show the
I
two
already
players,
hate him enough. I don't need to hate him anymore.
That Justin Strzeslak, he was like a guard in like the late '90s or early '90s or something. He was
and
in
then
it.
the center, the white guy, the center,
Mike Webster from the '70s.
Webster, yep,
He was
they had both those
fucked
guys
up,
about there.
Did he kill himself?
He did, and he was so bad for the last like couple years of his life. He was literally living in his truck, and he would burn himself to keep himself from falling asleep because he said his brain was so fucked up that when he would fall asleep, he just couldn't even sleep naturally. Like it was so fucking weird. Like he'd rip out his fingernails, he'd burn himself. Like it was bad. He was huffing paint. He was
Wow.
real fucking bad.
That's
yeah,
intense.
Webster was his brain was so fucked up.
I hate the NFL as an organization. I love football, but I hate them. They
They're
suck.
scumbags. Yeah, it's all about money for them. Yeah,
So
it's
I
all
hate
about
I
money.
hate going to games, like, because it's just, I feel like I giving them money, like it just bugs me.
Yeah, I'm
And that's a-
cool with not
and-
going anymore.
Yeah, and I just don't like people.
Yeah, I'm starting to fucking
That's-
hate a lot of people too, man.
Just like large groups of people.
I've always been that way. It makes me anxious. I'm very nervous around large groups of people. I don't like it.
That's not my problem.
It's because people in large groups are fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't think I'd be mad if I was in large groups. I think I wouldn't want to bring my kids and shit around large groups though.
Yeah, have your head on a swivel.
Yeah, I'd be amped up a little bit more. Me, on the other hand, I can kind of just flow with it. Like college football games are fucking amazing,
I love like the tailgating and shit because it's like open.
and it's fun. You get to meet
Well,
people.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't necessarily love.
What
like
do you
the NFL,
luxury
like-
boxes, dude?
That's where it's at. I was in one for a concert a couple months ago in Philly.
Yeah,
I don't even remember the concert. I was just at the bar the whole time.
that's
And I
what's
had my
up.
own. It had its own private bathroom for like 20 people.
Yeah,
Like it was amazing.
Did you have your own private bar and then catered food too? Yeah, that's the
It
shit.
was. I don't know why anyone would ever do anything different.
I did it
'Cause they
once
can't
too
afford
for a
it.
Sixers game.
I'm not going.
Chuck
Unless I'm
had
getting a luxury box.
Chuck had fucking tickets to Big Ben's box, dude.
Yeah, and the one he told us about like the day before.
Yeah, I couldn't get off work.
Yeah, me neither.
I was pissed.
The guy was his seventh choice.
I started my new position at work, and I'm like, yo, I really can't get this day off. Like, if I was in my old position, I'd be like, yo, I'm not coming in. But
Yeah.
Oh fuck that.
Calling
I
out
was
sick.
pissed. Of course.
He's got a bachelor party coming up.
Is it announced yet?
I was talking to Mike about it a couple days ago. I think we're gonna do a lake thing.
That motherfucker probably hates me.
Why?
Because I'm in Jersey. He
I didn't
goes,
put that together.
he goes, dude, you're like literally 17 miles away from me. He goes, I'm gonna call off a half day of work and I'm gonna come hang out with you Friday. Okay, cool. I joked with him, like, don't get in trouble from work. You know what I mean? He's like, you gotta come up my house. I go, like, I literally can't.
I thought he was coming down.
He was gonna, but then he wanted me to stop up at his house. And I kept saying, like, because I was supposed to leave Sunday. And I was supposed to leave Sunday morning early because we wanted to get home. So we had, Sunday we were gonna unpack and shit. And then we were going to stop at our Chulos for a few hours and then leave. And then Monday we'd have the day off to enjoy the holiday before we go back to work. So I'm like, all right, Sunday maybe I'll, like, I didn't give him a definite. I go, maybe I'll stop up and, I'll come see the kids and stuff. And I really did. I really meant that. I really thought I was going to do that. But then we woke up Sunday from boozing all weekend. and I was miserable. And we didn't leave till like noon. And then I'm like, Erin's like, all right, you want to go? She's like, but if we go there, you're going to have to drive home. Like, I'll drive us there, then you have to drive home from Mike's. So I'm thinking to myself, one, I'm hungover as shit, miserable. Two, I'm spending, 2 or 3 hours there, and then leaving. And then I got to get stuck home. Then I got like, I can't even drink there and be less miserable. So now I got to drive home. I'm like,
fuck that.
we can't do that. We can't do this round.
I mean, you could have had him down, right? Like there wasn't like anything preventing you from.
No, he could have came into the beach and hung out with us. Even Kevin didn't give a fuck. He's like,
you guys were in like a big house, right?
Yeah, like I mean, if he ever decided to crash there, he would have to like sleep on a couch or a floor or something. But like, because there's all 4 bedrooms are taken. But he could have just drove home. He said he wasn't that far, or just had someone pick him up.
So did you tell him before you were leaving, or did you find out through Snapchat?
That what?
Did you say I'm going to be in Jersey that weekend?
He saw me through Snapchat, yeah.
So you didn't even know how close you were?
I had no idea. I actually asked him where the fuck this beach was.
Yeah.
Because they're all up and down the. I don't know, and he didn't even know. He never even heard of it. And then all of a sudden, Danielle must have knew, and he just fucking was Snapchatting the shit out of me. And then I'm like, fuck, that's pretty close. But it was like,
you guys have a good track record, so you'll work it out.
I mean,
so
whatever.
I don't know the backstory here. So is that sarcastic?
Very much, yeah.
Okay.
It's they have a hard time meeting up. It's hard.
Even
they both
when
have
we're
kids.
around.
Yeah, even when they're 10 minutes away from each other, apparently. They both. I mean, it's tough. They both have kids. They both, have big families. When Mike comes in, his family wants to see him, and he lives 2.5 hours away. So I don't see it from their perspective. No, Yeah, and it's hard for me because I don't see it from your perspective because I don't have kids. It's whatever. But
yeah, I was, those like Kevin's invited us down, so I wasn't just gonna bail.
Yeah, and it's a weird thing to be like you're a guest and you can't just be like, hey, I'm gonna go for like a day or half day.
Sleep at your house.
Yeah,
I
gotta
go hang out
go
somewhere and I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get drunk and then come back drunk and then just piss everywhere.
I don't think he's mad or anything. It was just one of those things.
It's just an unfortunate it didn't work out. That's all.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
It'll be all right.
So yeah, it's fun times.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me though. I appreciate it.
To what?
To Jersey, to Beach House.
It was not my beach house, so you'd be invited.
I'm just kidding.
Oh. You got invited to Outer Banks. You told us to kick rocks, so I don't know what to tell you.
I'm on vacation time. That's a legitimate reason. I don't. I'm going away twice this year.
So would you skip Friday work to come hang out with us in Jersey Beach?
In Jersey? I didn't have a bedroom.
I mean, yeah, probably not.
How many kids were in the house?
Ooh, way too many. That's Kevin has 4.
Fuck that shit.
There's
no way.
Fields have 2. Popes have 2. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Nah.
Holy fuck.
I'm all set.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You're up to what, 8 kids already?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Dude, our beach vacation, that was rough.
And that wasn't even that many.
No, and the house was huge.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give off the impression that I hate kids. Kids are great.
God hates kids.
But when you're someone who doesn't have kids and probably won't have kids, and you're on vacation, just like the constant like screaming and the stampeding across the floor, and just you just making sure just there's a kid there that doesn't drown, like the parent just walks away, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll just make sure.
I got him. I'll watch him for you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't even swim. I'll throw something.
It's not my kid.
I'll net it.
There's a dinghy.
Yeah, it's just, and I could be so selfish when it comes to like stuff like that, like just with like my time and comfort. Like I could be such a miserable cunt if I'm uncomfortable, especially on vacation. Like the one night the air conditioning broke, and it was like 98 degrees outside, and I just literally yelled at Mara for like 20 minutes. Like she had nothing to do with it. She had no control over whatsoever.
Fix the fucking air conditioner now.
Our whole floor went out, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck you. We're fucking going home. Like, this is bullshit. Like,
Holy
I was so mad. I was drunk too, but
well,
yeah,
it was super
being
hot,
drunk and that hot, yeah, that sucks.
it was horrible.
But if you walked up one flight of steps, it was like -4.
Like, if it was just you, Jordan,
yeah,
your kids and like Mike and his kids, like that's fine. But like, you had all the kids, like every kid that was around that was alive was there.
Yeah, that was rough.
Like it was rough. Yeah.
You know,
so who's going?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I say, you know what game we played that weekend? Remember Chandelier?
Did I throw up that night?
Probably.
I vaguely remember Chandelier.
So Chandelier is like Pong Flip Cup.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
And we all go against each other, and then the further you go along, the more you keep drinking and flipping against other people.
It was like a tournament, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Was that when I was yelling out the window to Maddo, who was sitting down at the pool?
That was his grumpy night. Yep. That was definitely it.
I kept yelling like, "Grow up."
It was funny. Yeah.
We should play that next time we're hanging out.
It's so much fun. But it got to the point where everyone was just hammered, and we're like, fuck, let's just do full cup, flip cup, because that always happens. And then you're just like, you have no idea where you are.
So yeah,
you know what my favorite day was? By the way, real quick, my favorite day of the vacation was when you, me, and Mara sat in the house with no one else there and watched fucking Chips, the movie.
Oh yeah, upstairs. I remember that.
Yeah, my favorite day. Well, actually, the first night was fun too, but
we closed
what did you
all
think
the
of that
blinds.
movie?
Yeah,
I laughed. We laughed our balls.
I thought it was hilarious.
We
I thought it was hilarious too.
Yeah, it was good.
I thought it was hilarious too.
That was on the fire station, right?
Yeah, we had. I brought the thing down. We had Cody on there. Who's all going? They don't have to say who's all going, but how many people are going this year?
To Outer Banks.
Yeah.
Gavin's, McLean's, Fields, Mr. G, us, Moran's. So was that 6?
Yeah.
6.
No other Gilberts.
Nope. They all backed out. Besides Aaron and Mr. G.
Yeah, I'm definitely not opposed to it in the future. I'll set aside a vacation week. I have more weeks coming as I continue this job.
If we book one next, dude, there was a fucking castle, and it would only been like $1,200 a couple. It was like 20 bedrooms. It was nuts, dude. And if you book it ahead of time, it's even cheaper. Like
the other thing that sucked was the drive.
That drive was below.
Like, driving down wasn't bad.
Outer Banks, North Carolina.
But it's like central North Carolina, isn't it? It's like it's like northern because it wasn't far from Virginia Beach.
Yeah, so Virginia Beach is like 7.5, and then it's like 2 hours after that. But I guess if you don't go to Virginia Beach, it's quicker, I guess.
Wow.
But I think it's 9 total hours if you just
I probably just fly.
Even still, that's a decent drive.
Yeah, that sucks. Especially when you got kids.
It
really sucks.
Yeah, you figure your day there and your day home are shot.
So we just leave at night. Like we'll leave our house at like 8 or 9 at night p.m. and let the kids sleep overnight, and we'll just drive throughout the night.
My parents used to fucking do it to Florida.
We did
19, almost 20 hours.
Couldn't pay me.
Fucking crazy.
We did that once.
We drove to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina once. It was like 15, 16, 17 hours, something crazy. Like it was past south of the border, and I'm like, never again, dude. Never again. I need to be in like an RV with beds.
That'd be cool.
We used to do it every year. We had a fucking little Saturn, and then when me and my brother got bigger, then we finally got a full-size van. So you could put the back down and turn it into a bed. And then that wasn't bad because you put a TV back there, so we could just watch movies if we weren't driving. But yeah, my parents they did it every fucking year. I have no idea how.
That would be a fun trip. Imagine if we all rented a big ass like expensive RV and drove that bitch down to the beach for a month.
Like a big bus.
Or a week.
Yeah, see, that would be a blast because then you
have
like bunks.
I'd like to check out different places too, like different like Georgia or South Carolina or even Florida or up north. Like I heard like Maine is fucking amazing.
It's cold.
Some of the
though.
beaches. Well, I'm in the summer.
Yeah, but I mean, like the water is still super fucking cold even in the summer.
In like late August.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not like
I don't go anymore. I don't give a
like,
fuck.
yeah, me neither.
Rich like, I don't swim.
I heard the lobster's super cheap up there.
Yeah, no, I want to see different places, you know.
Olympia Sports used to have their fucking meetings up in Portland, Maine. It's gorgeous up there.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
But I don't know if I'd go hang out on the beach. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Outer Banks is just a good combination of being cheap and like clean and private.
It's weird, isn't it? Cheaper than some of the closer ones, like
way cheaper
Jersey
than Virginia
and...
Beach, way cheaper than Delaware, way cheaper than Jersey. Yeah, and the
Oh,
houses
yeah.
are even nicer.
Cheaper than Maryland too, right?
Yep.
That's wild.
And these houses have elevators in them. Like, how crazy was that?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, actually.
I'll have to ask my parents because we did that once. I was senior in high school, and we went down. It was in definitely North Carolina. Same thing though. We went down with like 6 other families, and there was like 6 or 8 floors. So it was kind of like a family per floor, and then there was like 2 party floors basically, like full living room, and then the basement was a full pool room. And then that access out to the pool, the actual pool outside. But there was like pool tables and shit down there, and yeah, that had an elevator and shit in it. Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Dude, every bedroom had its own bathroom. It was like a goddamn hotel community, like inside one big building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you knew everyone though. It wasn't just random ass people.
I'll have to ask him where it was, because when you go to Outer Banks, is that like on its like own little
Island?
Not island.
Yep.
Oh, okay, it is?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it might have actually been Outer Banks then.
I think it's
One
a
way.
strip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
Weird.
literally
Might have been that
one
then.
road in though. Like you have to drive down south for so long, cut over,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to drive back up north.
If
depending
there's a
on-
hurricane, you're fucked.
Yeah. You're in trouble.
Yeah, you're just Rich.
I'm
do you know
shocked
how
that
to
place
swim or
still
you just
stands.
don't swim?
Do I know how to swim?
Yeah.
I dabble.
Okay. So yeah, hurricane. Yeah, you're out. Fuck
I
that.
don't want to swim. I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a position where I can't touch the bottom and my head be above water.
Without a
I don't
life
like
vest.
that. Yeah, I'm not a
Standing
fan.
floating.
I was even in. We were at Lake Superior, one of the lakes that border New York State, and they had me. We had this boat, and this fucking guy had me in a life vest and hanging on to the fucking raft, and I wasn't going in the water, and he was a booking. He was going fast, and he was doing the turns and shit. And dude, my fucking hands by the time we got done, I couldn't feel them because I was gripping so hard. Now I'm in a life vest, so if I go in, I'm okay. But I don't.
You're
In my
floating,
mind, I'm
yeah.
like, if I go in, I'm dead.
He's
So
never
I-
coming back.
Yeah, I literally held on like it was like I was gonna die. So yeah, I don't like. I'm not a water. I
Not
love
a water person.
No, and I
Chilling
love
on the
going.
sand, like on the beach.
No, fuck the beach. I don't like the beach either.
Oh, you don't even like the beach?
No, I don't like sand in my fucking feet and like you wash it off and it's still never gone completely. Like no.
I'm kind of.
Here's the dream scenario: a house overlooking the ocean with a second floor deck, and you can just watch the waves crash in and just have a
Listen
beer,
to it.
and it's covered. Like there's no sun coming in. It's perfect.
Oh, see, I don't care. You can stick me right in the middle of the beach. I don't give a fuck. I'll roll around in it. I'll fucking.
No, fuck that.
Doesn't bother me one bit.
Dude, I was watching. Go ahead, Jordan.
I was gonna say I'm the same way. Like I hate sand, but I will go to the beach. Like I want to play can jam at the beach. Like, but again, I hate getting sandy. Like I won't get wet and then get sandy. It just will never happen.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I agree with that 100%. If I go into the water, I'm cooling off, and then I'm either going right back to the room, and I'm done, or I'll literally just lay there until I can't take it no more. Then go in the water, cool off, and then I'm going back to the room. I'm done. Get into the water and then going back out and like chilling in the sand. Yeah, fuck that. That's annoying as fuck.
I was watching a porn recently, and they were fucking on the beach, and there was just sand, like sand on the guy's like inner thighs, sand on the girl's
I've
ass,
done
like sand everywhere, and I could not focus on anything other than how they gonna get all that sand out. Like, what if if sand goes in her vagina? How does that work?
It's a little uncomfortable.
Or if it goes in the dick hole, how does that work? That's not gonna be pleasant. Do you ever get soap in your dick? It's the worst fucking thing
that
ever.
fucking burns so bad.
For like 4 hours.
Oh, it burns so bad. You immediately have to piss. You have to piss immediately.
And it never feels better. Like, it takes like a half a day to feel better.
The whole day's shot. Fuck it.
So, like, this guy probably has sand in his dick hole.
Aaron,
It's still in there.
There's sand everywhere.
the guys
It's
want to know
still
if
in
you
there.
ever, not you specifically, but if you had sex on the beach before, and how'd you like it? It's a thrill? How'd you like
Did
the
you
sand?
did you put a towel down?
Huh?
What'd she say?
She said the sand is 100% not fun.
Yeah, dude, that's just horrible.
Fuck no.
She got like,
Like,
she didn't talk about the sand. She's like, it's a thrill. There's people around. Da 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 da. Da da da.
Nah.
Make sure what? Make sure you wear a skirt. Quick.
No, these fuckers were naked, like completely naked.
No towel down.
They were filming.
In the
Nothing.
sand.
Nothing. And they were on like the fringe, so where like they would get wet a little bit, and then they get on the sand and just stick everywhere.
I can see why you were distracted, Rich. That
I couldn't
is
focus.
disturbing.
All I was looking at was the sand. I'm like, the sand is getting closer and closer to their orifices, and I'm getting concerned.
I love how you didn't turn this off and go to a different one. You continued to watch and go deeper and deeper into the mind thought.
I get distracted a lot by porn.
Babe,
Like, especially like the houses and
grab
stuff.
me a beer in this fridge, mini fridge.
You start
And,
looking
like,
at
you
the
can-
artwork.
Well, at first I checked to see is this a house or is it a hotel? Because if you look at the door, you can see the little warning.
Yeah.
It's a hotel. But then they dress it up like it's a house. They're trying
Right.
to
He
trick
goes,
you.
"Who's this
I'm not
lady?"
tricked.
He's asking
I
for
know.
donations.
I know this. I know what the
He was
fuck they're
cracking
doing.
her up.
But the houses are weird because I'm like, there's no fucking way this is like,
Absolutely not.
this is someone's
Was
actual
she
house.
outside her house today?
Yeah, they rent that shit out.
Like, that's weird. It's all
No,
like
it's-
decorated.
No, he's
Holy
not
shit.
sure. He said.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you, unless you're paying a shitload of money, I don't know. But these are like nice houses in like California or whatever. Like, these are like on it. You never see someone rent like a fucking trailer,
No,
like a mobile home park.
it's probably
unless
like
you're-
somebody that's so rich that they're just not there half the time of the year. So like, yeah, fuck it. You can film a porno in my house. I don't give a fuck. I'm not there.
But like, why don't they go crazy and like do it in shitty houses?
Do you think you deserve a copy if they did it in your house? Like a
Yeah.
freebie?
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
First of
wanna
all, I'll make
watch
sure I don't fuck anything up.
True.
And then
Just
I'm gonna
stealing
watch.
shit.
Yeah. Maybe I get tagged in.
Porno talk.
Whatever.
This is
Yeah.
serious.
But yeah, like I want them to do a porn in like a shit house, like a crack house.
Would that be really
I think
exciting?
I think Rich has a genre here. I think
think
this
it'd
is
be
a
cool.
niche that no one's touching here.
A
Yeah.
shitty house porn.
He
Yep.
drove by a crackhead on his way home today. He's like, "Ooh, she might be nice."
Porno.
WTP, the
I
white
could
trash
see-
party.
I was like visualizing, and I was like, yeah, I could see the angles.
By the way, when you did that, your camera like outshifted
tried-
and
that's it.
shifted
Tried to-
back in. Like
Trying
Yeah.
to track me. Yeah, it's trying to get the fucking thing. It's trying to get the.
You could have the house so fucked up that they like fall through walls and shit.
Yeah, like there's booby traps. You have to
Yeah.
fucking. It's like Indiana Jones. You have to fucking go around the booby traps. So you don't like your foot doesn't go through the step.
You could have a shower scene and then the water cuts off or like turns to
Yeah,
mud because it's
it's
so
real.
shitty.
It gets real cold because someone flushes
Yep.
the toilet.
You would be a
I
good
think
porn
you're onto
director,
something here,
bro.
Rich.
Oh, I would love
Yeah,
it.
I think Rich is onto something.
I
need a
couldn't-
refill.
I couldn't. I would laugh. I would laugh so much.
That'd be funny.
Good times. Oh man. Do you you follow Barstool's content, right?
Top fan, by the way.
Like
Just so
oh, you
everyone else.
guys. So you and Marty, right?
Me and Baker.
Oh, okay. Do you follow them on YouTube?
Everywhere, yeah.
Did you see the Shark Tank thing they did?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's called Big Brain.
No.
So it's Portnoy, John Taffer, and the guy who created Body Armor and Vitamin Water.
Did they do like a bar rescue?
He did a bar rescue with Taffer, yeah, but this is separate. This is
Okay.
Barstool.
I was gonna say I thought I saw like a part of that.
So it's like Shark Tank.
Okay. With them
And these
three.
people go up, and yeah, with Taffer, Portnoy, and this other guy. He's kind of a dick too. I feel so bad for these people, man.
They just get shelled.
Oh, they get destroyed. So the worst part, not only that, is they interview them before they go in, and then I think all of them but one got denied, and then they interview them after. So imagine like it's just like and it's one of the Barstool guys like dressed like an idiot and then asking horrible questions. So the one guy went in, and he was super nervous. Like he was like he couldn't talk. Like his he was
Barstool
voice was
employees
like,
or no?
no, it's just a random dude.
Oh, so okay.
Who had a company he was trying to get them to invest in, and his company was he sold like tailgating experiences. So basically, what you would do is you'd pay like $200 and you get an all-inclusive party where you'd go and get like your beer, your food, and there'd be a DJ or whatever. And Portnoy's like, what? How is that different from any other all-inclusive party? Like, why can't I just come in and you charge $250 and I come in and charge $240 and do the same thing? And the guy was super nervous, and then they loaded the wrong presentation.
Yeah. Oh.
And he was like, "This is the wrong presentation," and like he just stopped talking. And Taffer's like, "Just wing it." He's like, "Okay." So he kept saying all inclusive, and they kept asking him, "What does that get us?" And he's like, "Well, it's all inclusive." He's like, "Yeah, but what does that mean? I give you $200. What do you give me back?" He's like, "Well, it's all inclusive. It includes everything." And they're like, this is horrible. And the one guy's like, I invest in ideas, I invest in brands, and I invest in people, and you're not a person I would ever invest in. So they're literally Taffer at one point just like, all right, thanks. And the kid just like, first he walked the wrong way out of the fucking thing. And then he just like, he was legit pissed off.
The kid was?
And then they go, yeah, he was so mad. And then they interview him after. And he's just, it was like the most awkward thing I've ever seen. You got to watch it though. It's called Big Brains.
It's on YouTube or?
Yeah. They had one guy pitch a neck shaver. So it's a half circle that you put on the back of your head, and it's got razor blades on it, and you roll it down to shave your neckline. And Portnoy's like, this is literally the worst idea I've ever heard in my life.
Sounds like a Mortal Kombat fucking fatality, dude.
He goes, I'm gonna give you $5,000 just to come up with something different. And he legit gave him $5,000. He's like, you need to scrap this and start over.
Isn't that why you go to a barber shop?
That's what he said. Portnoy's like, I take electric clippers and I can do it myself in 5 minutes. And he's like, I won't cut myself. And the guy's like, yeah, but this is a straight line. And Portnoy's like, yeah, but what if you hold it crooked and you can't see? He's like, well, yeah, use a mirror. He goes, well, then what the fuck's the point of this? Like, I can just do it myself. It was so dumb. It looked like it was like put together with like Legos.
So you think they actually hire these people to do dumb shit like that?
So you're asking if I think it's legitimate?
Yeah.
I hope it is, because if it's not, it would really disappoint me. Because it's really good content. I could see one or two of them being bullshit. Yeah. And they do it just as a joke, but then try to play it off as real.
Yeah.
But there was one that they accepted that was a really fucking good idea. But if you want, check it out. It's pretty cool.
He usually cracks me up, dude.
He's hilarious.
His fucking pizza reviews are the fucking worst, but for whatever reason, I can't stop watching them because he just makes me laugh. He's such a dick. The Soldier Boy one was amazing. I don't know if I saw that one.
Dude, oh my god. Soldier Boy was in the fucking SUV, literally a block down the road, and they had the camera on the SUV while Dave was waiting for him to come down and try the pizza. And all Dave was saying is like, I just want him to come over so I can do the Superman that whole thing. That's all I wanted to do. Soldier Boy doesn't want to come on time.
God, he's fucking funny, dude.
Oh, that was good, man. The one where the guy Taffer, he's like a marriage rescue or something.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with that?
You see the one with Portnoy where the guy kicked him out? It was one that was outside, and the guy's like, "You can't film here." He's like, "Oh, I can't." He goes, "Yeah, you can." He goes, "All right, 0," and just dropped the pizza and left. The place closed.
Did it?
I think it closed. I think so. I think it closed.
That's terrible service. Yeah, I would hope so. Why the fuck wouldn't you let him film? You're getting crazy publicity for that.
He's the most powerful pizza reviewer in the country.
He's got to be, right?
Pretty much. No one else is doing it.
Yeah.
And they got millions of followers.
He's got it branded by now. I don't even know if you can do it without like getting in trouble.
Yeah. And he does it so well. And he's like, I mean, he gives off the vibe that he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about.
He does.
I mean, it is
a lot of pizza at this point.
Yeah. He even does it with like Domino's and shit now, and like Little Caesars and shit. He'll go into those places and do it.
Dude,
seriously?
Dude, I think I'm like, it's either Domino's or Little Caesars is one of them. It could have even been Pizza Hut. It was one of the major guys. It could or Pop. It was one of them, and he took a bite, and I think he spit it out back in the box. He goes, "I can't believe people pay money for this," and walked away. He didn't even. I don't even think he scored it. He goes 1.0 or 0. He said something like that.
The best is the LeBron one. Remember that one?
He hates LeBron so much.
Yeah, he hates LeBron, so he goes and he explains the pizza and where it's from and who the owner is. Like, this is LeBron's pizza. He takes a bite, looks at the camera. He goes 0. Drops the entire tray of pizza on the ground and walks out.
So why was it LeBron's pizza? Like, is he like?
He owned it. Yeah.
He does own it.
Yeah.
Good for
that was
him.
in Cleveland,
That's
right?
fucking great.
Yeah, Cleveland or Miami, I don't remember.
He's just shitting all over him. I love it.
Hates LeBron.
That's
He don't give a
fantastic.
fuck.
He just posted a
He is
story
great.
on Barstool. Speaking of that, making fun of LeBron's Instagram story. So he had like a poker tournament, and he had like Chris Paul there, and like all these famous people, and he's sitting there, and he's like just like videotaping himself, like you would do on like a Snapchat or Instagram story. He's just got big stogie in his mouth, and he's like rapping Jay-Z.
Like it's The Sopranos.
Dude, he fucking went in on him. Like, this is the worst fucking story on Instagram history. Dude, it was the fucking funniest thing ever. Just cracked me up. And then I'm watching the video after I read all that shit, and just died. I'm like, LeBron, you should delete that.
Did you see the video of him getting dragged out of the Super Bowl?
Yeah, where he snuck in.
Yeah.
That
So
was funny.
Did you hear
Did you
about
see
what
it?
he was saying?
he was talking a ton of shit about Goodell.
So, he's not allowed in these venues, right?
Yeah. Because he talked shit about Goodell.
Yeah, so he snuck in with the old person face.
With the mustache.
But did you hear his interviews? Because he got interviews in with players.
I heard some of the shit, yeah, that he was saying.
Dude, I'm surprised he didn't get killed. He went up to Dominic Sue. He goes, "Yo, are you gonna step on anyone's fucking legs today, like Tom Brady's?" And he like, dude, Sue just looks at him like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Did he say some wild shit to Aaron Donald too?
I don't know. It was definitely Sue.
You gotta be pretty dumb.
No, I only remember Sue.
Yeah, there was a couple though, because he got a couple interviews before he got thrown out.
Well, he got thrown out of the game too. Did you see that?
No, he got out of the game.
They legit dragged him out of the game. Literally dragged him
Oh, maybe I did see that.
by his arms.
Yeah.
His lower body went limp, and they were dragging him through the halls of Falcon or wherever the Falcon Stadium is.
That is hilarious.
It was amazing. They got the whole thing on video.
Why did he get tossed?
Because
I know why he got tossed in the media.
well, Goodell, he banned him because he talked all this shit about him and sold T-shirts of Goodell's face with a clown nose on them.
Dude, that's
So he can't-
the number one selling T-shirt in like America, by the way.
Yeah, like tens of thousands of T-shirts were sold of this picture.
But he can't go to an NFL game because of that.
I don't know if it was just the Super Bowl or what, but they threw him the fuck out just for being there. He wasn't even doing anything.
Because he was.
That's how petty they are.
Wow.
They said something
Goodell,
stupid like he
he's a
was
piece of
drunk.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
making
didn't
up
see
an
that
excuse. Yeah, they
That
just
was-
use it as an excuse to get rid of him because
It was
otherwise he
ridiculous.
can't do that.
Kevin Hart can
Yeah,
like
Goodell-
run on the goddamn fucking trophy thing. When
Yeah.
they give him MVP trophies. And,
Didn't he dent it?
No, that was Gronk.
No, that was Gronk. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And like Drake can get in people's faces like during the game.
How do you guys feel about that?
It's like
Telling
Spike Lee
Draymond
all
Green
over
to
again.
suck?
That's what I said. Like, this has been done before, but like
Yeah,
the
this
Knicks
isn't
haven't
new.
been good in so long. Spike Lee hasn't been able to yell at anyone.
And no one was as good as Reggie at giving it back.
Yeah. Kevin Hart does in the Sixers though.
He talks shit.
Dude, he'll sit front row and he'll go back and forth on the sidelines, way past his seats, and he'll
Like the
be yapping.
coach.
He'll be yapping. It was in his fucking comedy special. I think he made fun of like D Wade or something. He said, and he dropped like 55 on him and like won the game, and just said, "Hey, Kevin," or went up to the Sixers bench. He says, "This loss you can blame on Kevin Hart." Right in front of Kevin. Kevin's like,
I mean, at least Spike Lee just kind of stood up in his own seat. He didn't like walk up and down the fucking sidelines.
"Yeah."
Or give the coach back rubs.
Yeah. Like it's funny, but like stay the fuck out of the game. Like you can yell and shit, but like don't make it about you. It's not about you.
Yeah, just because you're a fucking celebrity.
Yeah, he does love the Raptors. I get it. I'm trying to think if I was on like Pittsburgh's sideline, if I'd be a fucking.
Well, think about it too. Like Toronto's, like they've never been to the finals.
Like, this is it. He's a diehard Raptors
It's
fan.
huge.
Did
It's
you
like an
see
Eagles
his
fan.
fucking jersey he was wearing at the game?
Yeah, the old school one.
Curry.
It was Steph Curry's dad's fucking jersey, dude.
Yeah, Del Curry.
I didn't know that. I saw it was a retro one. I didn't see the number.
It was Curry's fucking dad's jersey, and he was talking shit to Curry.
Did you see Curry's Dell and then Dell's wife? They caught it before the game.
No, I didn't see that.
There was a fan behind the parents.
Yeah.
And they were walking to their seats, and the wife like grabbed Dell by the arm and was like, "I think he's wearing your jersey." And you see Dell turn, and he's looking at it, and then Drake turns around, and he's like, and he kind of like just gives like this, and then the dad just puts his head down like this and just walks to the seat.
Because his dad played for the Raptors,
Yeah, with Vince Carter.
Yep.
That was like towards the end of his career, wasn't it?
That's an ultimate troll move. Like, you got to be great at trolling for that.
Plus, because him with the curse. So he's wearing the Raptors jersey, but he's cursing Curry.
It's awesome.
You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking crazy. I think it's hilarious.
I think it's part of the game, though, 'cause especially in basketball, man. Like, basketball is the biggest shit-talking sport of all time. Like, face-to-face, just
everyone's
fans.
one-on-one.
Yeah.
There's no masks or helmets in the way. Like, you're right there. Like,
there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know. I found it amusing. Again, I don't like when he's like trying to like rub coaches and shit down. Like, that's a little bit excessive.
Right.
But like, I don't know.
That shit with Draymond at the end was pretty funny.
I missed it. What did he say?
I don't know what he said, but he was walking by and it looked like it got a little heated for a second.
Oh, he told me he's a piece of shit.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah. Draymond walks by and he goes, "You're a piece of shit." Like, you can read his lips.
Wow.
Draymond don't give a fuck. Dude.
No.
You
Drake
better be
said
careful.
that to Draymond.
Huh?
Drake said that to Draymond.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Drake called him a piece of shit.
Well, you know Draymond is a piece of shit, and he likes to start fights.
He's dirty, man. He does dirty shit.
So LeBron's oldest son just joined Instagram. I think his name's like Brody or fucking Bronny James. You're right.
Yeah.
His like first Instagram post had like 1 million likes, and had all these people like D Wade and Chris Paul like, "Yo, what up, kid?" Da, 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 da. And fucking Draymond wrote on his page. He goes, "I'm coming for your neck, kid. Fucking watch out." Kid's like
Unreal.
14 or something, 15. I don't even know.
So he'll be getting recruited soon.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Draymond told his own kids though?
No.
So his own kids were playing in whatever basketball league they're playing in. They're little, you know, and they're flopping on the court. And Draymond pulls them off to the side and goes, "What are you doing?" And the kids are like, "Well, that's what everyone does in the NBA." And he goes, "You're done. You're not watching the NBA anymore."
That LeBron in this.
Reminds me of James Harrison with the participation trophy thing.
Dude, that was awesome.
Remember that?
He made his kids bring the trophies back.
Can I ask you a question? This reminded me of something. We were having a conversation at work the other day about kids in like grade school now.
Mm-hmm.
Do they like just let the kids just throw a tantrum in the class and no one does anything about it? They just let it happen?
Yep.
Really?
And like no one reprimands them or anything? Or?
Nope. So if I can't speak on this as like as a professional, I just know some kids that throw these tantrums get like special attention. They get like little aides almost. They get hired like TSS workers.
Yeah.
So they have behavioral issues, and then like the TSS worker has to like talk them down and da da da. But yeah, they basically do whatever the fuck they want, and the teachers really can't do shit.
So they run the show.
Yeah.
Like they were telling me that at one point, if a kid throws a tantrum that's bad enough, they'll just take everyone out of the classroom and just leave the kid in there by themselves.
I mean, that's excessive, but yeah. Or you can call the principal down.
I feel like that's bad. Like they're learning bad behavior, and that it's okay.
It's just, there's no real,
discipline.
Yeah, to any of your actions. So this is why all these people aren't afraid to do crazy shit. Like, oh, let's go after cops. Let's start this shit. Like, I'm not gonna get in real trouble because I can run my mouth at school and I'm not gonna get punched in the face. I'm not gonna get bullied. I'm not gonna do this. And like, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get smacked at home because I'm not.
Everything's a safe space.
I'm just gonna call the cops and everything's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like they know this now. Like they know the teachers can't hit them. They know there's nothing they can do, and it's
not even that. When we were kids, we got hit, but the teachers we got reprimanded. Like there would be some sort of consequence for being an asshole.
I don't want to drop names, but our science teacher, and I probably know who he is, absolutely jacked up a kid in the hallway for running his mouth.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
that's a fact.
I mean, he didn't like
that, but.
He didn't hit him, but he
physically,
like fucking he gripped him up. He's like, "Yo, you know what's coming next if you don't chill the fuck out."
And he's like, guess what? School's over at 3. I'll be outside.
That's
The kid's
awesome.
like, oh, fuck, man. That's just...
Yeah, he's like, I'm good. Shut the fuck up for the rest of the year.
Rest of the year didn't say goddamn word.
Well, yeah, I guess he wouldn't. But I am wrong about the whole Drake thing. He didn't call him a piece of shit. He told me he's trash. I sent you guys the link. Yeah, because it's clear as day. It's funny though.
Oh, but
and then he gives that
dude. Drake's yapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he gives, after he calls him trash, he gives that Drake smirk.
He's like,
Yeah.
That's like
that
his
is funny,
permanent
though.
seat. Like he sits in that same seat. I wonder how much that costs him every game, or if they just give it to him for free.
how awesome is that? You just have that money that you can just. I'm gonna go to the finals and sit in the front row.
Every
my
game,
favorite,
not one.
For my
game.
favorite team.
Every game.
For my
It's
favorite
crazy.
team.
Yeah.
The Sixers have a guy like that, and I'm not even joking. He looks like Santa Claus. He's an old guy with a big white beard, and he's same exact courtside seat every fucking game. Every playoff game he was there when they were in Toronto. He was up in Toronto courtside. No idea who the fuck he is. Looks like a
Hart
regular
has,
guy.
I don't know if he has every seat, but
There's wrestling fans like that. Like there's at pay-per-views, it's the same guy in the front row every time.
Always there? Yeah.
Every time.
That's so crazy.
I don't understand it. I'm actually
Yeah.
jealous.
How do you do that? I mean, I can get
I can't
wrestling.
even.
I think would be harder.
When I go to buy tickets for wrestling, I can't even view front row tickets.
They're
Yeah,
already
I don't
gone?
even
gone already.
even if I wanted to buy them, I don't
wonder
get the fucking special access or code.
Where's JK when you need him? Because I guarantee you, I bet you it'd be something with like the wrestlers give them to people.
Yeah, they're probably
You know what I
comped or something, or you'll have a
Right.
special
Shit.
invite only thing where you can get the front
Right.
row seats.
Especially saying what you just said, that you can't even get them. Like you don't even have access to them.
No,
just
it's always
like
like row B or it's a shitty section and it's row A. Like
Right.
you can never get like dead center, row A. I mean, I would, depending on how much they were, I would consider it, but I can't even fucking see. I don't have anything to benchmark it off of.
doesn't
fucking
Jack
weird.
Nicholson have like fucking floor seats at Lakers every game?
He definitely
so?
did. I don't know if he still does. He's old as fuck now, isn't he?
I don't know. He used to go to every game.
Probably like pushing 80.
And everyone's kind of bailing on the Lakers now.
They're a fucking
kind of-
mess.
They're kind of a dumpster fire.
Yeah, they are.
Biggest city in the world. Same thing with
You
the
see
Knicks.
Do you see that report
Yeah.
that came out? ESPN did
No.
about all the shit that was happening in the Lakers.
Oh, behind the scenes and shit.
Yeah, hear that story about Kobe and Heath Ledger?
No.
No.
So I guess this GM told a story about Kobe, who was apparently his GM was just telling a bunch of bullshit stories to everyone. He told a story to someone about how Kobe went and saw The Dark Knight, and it was so like it moved him so much, the performance that Heath Ledger gave, that he just had to meet this guy. He had to have dinner with him and like pick his brain. So apparently this guy sets up this dinner for Kobe. Him and Heath Ledger have this dinner. It was real productive. Kobe goes out the next night and scores like 60 points or some bullshit. Yeah, this all took place like 6 months after Heath Ledger had died. Like,
So
the guy's just full of shit, I guess. I don't know. It's weird.
yeah, and what's the purpose of that? Just to cause drama, I guess.
People are weird, man. People like to tell stories and like to get other people excited even though they're bullshit.
They love
Just
attention.
I get
exactly,
that, yeah.
just to be the center of attention.
Love
Especially
it.
in Hollywood.
And then people repeat it and like, oh, this guy told me this story is amazing, and
Right.
it's fucking weird.
Yeah, especially Hollywood. Hollywood's so that I can't even imagine what it's like out there. That's got to be so.
People
fucking
are so
absurd.
shallow.
I don't know how long I last out there, but I'll punch someone in the throat.
Just imagine the fakeness. Everyone's
Everyone's a transplant. No one's actually from there.
Well, that's yeah.
I mean, very few people are probably actually from that area.
The only normal person there is probably fucking like Joe Rogan.
I heard Keanu Reeves is fucking crazy normal.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard he's awesome.
Yeah, like literally just goes to the same coffee shop every morning. No fucking security with them. Will talk to anyone.
They said he's super
Fuck.
lonely though. I don't know if that makes
Really?
sense. Yeah,
Because he's in the Matrix.
maybe. No one wants to really fucking date him because he's a superstar. And
He,
then,
I heard-
then you have a bunch of bitches that want to date you. They just want your money.
I heard a story about him that he was on a flight that got delayed or canceled, and it was like really far away from where their destination was, and he paid for everyone's transportation. He rented like a bunch of vans and paid for everyone's transportation to get back to their destination.
Oh shit.
He
Keanu
actually
Reeves was
rode in the van with a group of people.
Like Home Alone style, they're all singing songs with John Candy.
I guess, man. I don't know. He does some crazy shit though. It's wild.
That'd be fucking wild. Holy shit.
I guess he's like super generous.
That's Keanu Reeves, you said?
Yeah.
That's
You just Google like
doing
Keanu Reeves.
Did you ever watch like Speed, the original one? How young
yeah,
he
that was
was?
good. Good flick too.
Point Break.
Point Break.
was
Holy shit,
incredible.
great fucking movie. JK fucking loves that fucking movie. That's like one of his
I
all-time
love Point Break.
favorites.
Too. It's so
I
good.
Break's
agree.
the shit,
I love
man.
it too. He's got the
Fucking-
T-shirt with "Gimme 2 Utah."
Fucking Bodie.
Yep.
What
What'd you guys think about the remake?
Trash?
But
The what?
the remake.
I
Trash.
don't know what that is. It doesn't exist in my brain.
Yeah.
You don't remake
Did you
that
watch
movie.
it though, or did you say fuck that?
No, there literally didn't even.
No, I
didn't even
agree.
consider it.
I watched it just to see what it was like.
Me too.
But
I
no,
watched
there was
everything, but
no. The first one was. There's no comparison.
There were rumors about a White Man Can't Jump remake, and I'm like, just stop.
you
Don't even
can't.
fucking.
It better
know.
be like their kids or something. Sydney's
No,
kids.
they were talking about like Russell Westbrook and like somebody else. Like, just no.
Like Space Jam 2. Why the fuck are you doing that?
Some
That's
movies just need to
aggressive.
be left the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't come
Just
up with
leave it
anything
go.
new, man.
No,
Dude,
they
like I
can't-
was
yeah.
watching, I was watching The Matrix last night, and I'm thinking, man, they should have never did those other two movies. Just
They
leave
weren't
it at The
terrible,
Matrix. But that first one ended so. It was such a good movie. It ended so cool.
Yeah.
Like you didn't need to fuck with it. Like just let it go. Like look at like all these franchises that were amazing to start and they suck now. Like Predator and Terminator and fucking Alien. Like
They
all
just
these.
keep going too.
Yeah.
There's some good ones though, like Lord of the Rings goes into The Hobbit, and although it's two different.
But there's source material there like they can go off of.
I guess that's a good point.
They have the playbook or the script already.
True. Like Game of Thrones.
I mean, they did Alien versus Predator, and the Predator was like making friends with the people.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That
was
doesn't
weird.
happen. Like he tried to kill Arnold.
He tried to kill Arnold.
Yeah, I never got into those. I watched the original Predator, but I didn't watch any of
Amazing.
the. And I watched the original Alien, but then after that, I didn't really watch any
You're
of
right
the,
though, like Jason versus
any of the
Freddy.
spin-offs.
Silly.
Yeah, that was a comedy. It was
How
seriously
many
more of a
Jason
comedy
movies
than
are
anything
there?
else.
There's like 14 Jason movies.
There's gotta be at least, yeah.
Haunted
Gotta
by
be.
Miles, Halloween.
Halloween. That's
Even the
another one.
Hangover movies. You should
That
have
got
stopped at
aggressive.
one.
Yeah, the first
And they
one.
only did
so
3.
That's it.
good.
Yeah,
This first one was unbeatable.
Like,
first one's so good. Second one, I laughed a little, but nothing
I
like
just-
the first one.
You know what I mean? Like I don't understand like some of these writers that can absolutely smash the first one and just a fucking. It's almost like they just want money because they know like it was such a franchise, but then you just lay a duck, like a.
And
I don't think they were prepared to continue the story. I think they were ready. They were just doing the one thing, and then now they got to figure out how to continue it and make it as good or better, which is impossible.
But you don't think these people aren't as creative to make it at least tolerable? Maybe it's not going to be as good, but some of these movies aren't even tolerable.
It's hard too with so like already established characters to make it funnier because you've already seen like Super Troopers.
Right.
So like Super Troopers 2 was okay, but it wasn't anything like the first one because they already did all the crazy shit, and like for them to top that, it's almost like you'd have to see something so unexpected and laugh your ass off that it's almost impossible to think
Yeah,
of
plus-
what
See,
to
I
do.
don't know. Maybe that's where I don't think it's impossible.
Well, the first one was so original.
That's
So
the
it's
other
like-
thing, the originality
yeah,
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're copying that all over again and trying to get the same laughs as the first one. You're like, well, I already saw this.
Like
so-
Super Troopers is funny because it's a bunch of highway cops doing dumb shit,
Right.
and then you're like, I wonder if this actually happens.
Yeah.
But
And
now
then
we're
they go
already
into the
past
second
that.
one with high expectations.
Yeah, and now we're already at the point where we know the cops do dumb shit. Like that
Yeah.
part of the comedy is already worn off.
And basically, if you're enjoying the second one, you like the characters. You know
So
what
it
I mean?
almost,
Like
What happens
Go
if
ahead.
they all got fired and they all were like construction workers?
yeah, that
that's
one
how it
makes sense.
started.
I mean,
But that's how it starts.
it would have to be a completely different premise.
I fell asleep.
That's
with
why-
Super Troopers too.
That's why
Oh,
Beer
shit.
Fist.
How the fuck did he just say that, Rich?
What
He just said, "What if they all got fired and they were construction workers?" That's how Super Troopers 2 starts.
it does, yeah.
That they're all
And what, they
they're
just
all
become
construction
cops again?
workers.
All of them?
No, it's all
It's a
undercover.
weird- yeah, it's silly.
Oh, they're undercover.
Yeah, so they're pretending like they're construction workers, and then they get this big assignment that they have to go to Canada.
I just picked that profession. I meant like they could have been.
I
Like,
know. I don't know how the fuck
bartenders
you just did that.
and like ran a bar.
But that's what Beer Fest was. That's why Beer Fest was so good
Yeah.
because it's the same guys, it's the same
Yeah.
style of comedy,
They have a
completely
bunch,
different
man.
premise.
Did you ever see their other movies?
Yeah, I saw the Club Dread, which I think is fucking horrible.
That was bad.
I thought so too. Then there's another one where you were talking about it before, that they're living in some rich guy's house.
Oh,
I didn't see that one. They're living in some rich guy's house. It's the lead singer from Hootie and the Blowfish, and then they rent it out to make pornos.
I remember that.
Yeah, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
I feel like you just made that shit up.
No, I'm dead serious. It's real.
They have the one, the Slam and Salmon, where they're all waiters.
Right.
That was okay. Beer Fest and Super Troopers are the best.
Beer Fest.
I love Beer Fest. I think it's fucking hilarious. For so long, I wanted to do that. Just go to like a basement somewhere and do all the games.
That'd be cool.
And like have like rival teams. It'd be amazing.
Rival teams. Like Bishop O'Hare versus Hannon.
Yeah, or just have people like make their own teams, like dodgeball, like in that movie.
That was a great movie too.
Exactly, it's another one. They didn't. I mean, thank God they didn't do a sequel for that. Probably would have sucked. Like, imagine if they did a sequel for Wedding Crashing. How would that even work?
They get married.
That's what I mean. So
Someone
they're just going to be
crashes
like
their wedding. New characters.
That might not be a bad idea. But then they have, was that like the whole movie, or did they have like competing wedding crashes that they're trying to one up each other?
I don't know.
But that's what I mean. Like the premise of the wedding crash is already out there now.
Yeah.
So that's not shocking to anyone anymore.
But my point is, like, a lot of these people are super creative. That you think they'd be able to write some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Come up with something, man.
To your point, though, I think it does have a lot to do with the premise.
I don't know. I just feel like everyone's trying to like make money on movies that they just kind of they rush them. They rush everything out.
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely do.
Like Grandma's Boy had to be written like 3 times by like, and then Adam Sandler went up to like Nick Swartz and he's like, "Yo, I need you to write this," and he did, and it was awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like
awesome.
Sandler's movie, and it could have been like someone's original idea, but then he actually told Nick Swartzen or whatever to rewrite this movie because he wrote another movie for Adam Sandler, and that's how they all started like kind of linking together. And he loved it, and he's like, "I need you to write this movie." And Grandma's Boy was awesome.
Oh, it was amazing. But that movie I was talking about, it was called Freeloaders.
Never heard of that.
It's a very low budget film. Fucking.
Is it one of the early ones?
Yeah, it's what year? 2012. Yeah, and the guys from Super Troopers, they're actually the ones that are in the porno.
4.3 out of 10 on IMDb, not bad.
Yeah. And did you guys ever see?
They're super normal, by the way.
They're funny. Like you watch interviews with them, you're like, these guys are the ones that made Super Troopers.
Yeah, they're
kind of boring.
They're actually on Burt Kreischer's something.
I saw that.
That was a good one.
Have you seen the one with Callan and Schaub yet?
Oh my god,
dude,
they're
how
so
good
funny.
is it? Fucking
Callan's
Callan.
super funny.
He's hilarious.
Yeah. Underrated.
Dude, his little thing, he's like, "I'm a little pony," and then he
Yeah.
turns around the camera. He's not gonna be a thoroughbred real quick.
Oh god.
Dude, they're killing the lobster.
So funny.
Oh my god, that did not seem like the most humane way to kill a lobster. By the way,
No, it wasn't even close.
Levi, they stab the lobster in the dick, and then they stab it in the face.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, Bert's like, "This is the way you're supposed to do it," and Callan's like,
Yeah.
"I don't think it is," and he looks it up, and he's like, "Yeah, you're supposed to stab it through the head."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did see that one. Yeah, and then how when he's dumping all those juices in there, and they're like,
Yeah.
"I don't think you're supposed to do that either."
That's like-
It's like, sure,
Shut-
yeah, you just mix it all together. Yeah, fuck it.
Shaw's like, we're getting so sick.
Yeah.
We're
That
getting
was a good
super
episode.
sick from this.
He just dropped a
I've only-
special on Showtime. Shop.
Shaw?
You guys see it?
I didn't see it yet.
That's wild to me that he's a comedian.
I agree.
Oh.
I feel like everyone's a comedian.
Yeah.
Too many people.
I don't
Not
know.
everyone's funny though, man.
No. There's different styles.
I can't relate with everyone.
It's hard.
But like I don't know,
There's-
just some people just deliver it. Like Ralphie May had some dumb shit, but fuck man, he cracked
It's
me
good.
the fuck up when he was around.
Because he
That's what
sounds
Bill
so
Burr
silly.
does for me.
Yeah, and he's just fat and like white and like it worked and like he would make fun of everyone, no matter what it was, and he would
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
he killed it.
He
So
died,
that's
didn't he?
Bill,
Yeah.
yeah, he's dead now.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Bill
Bill
Burr's
Burr
just a
does that
dick.
for me.
He's the best though.
He's good
He
at
just
it.
like the way he does some of the shit, like is like a little joke. He's like, "You ever drive down the street and just think about how you can just turn the wheel a little this way and run over 30 people and be like the headline of the news that night?" And then he's got another joke where he talks about like how he told his wife the year before that he'd make an Easter pie or a pie for Halloween or something. And then she tells him the night before, and he's like, I think I'm going to dive through that front plane window and hope I fucking cut my jugular and fucking die because I don't want to make a pie. Like, it's just so dramatic, but everyone goes to their mind.
He did a bit in one of his specials about how dumb it is to use a gun for home protection.
That's amazing.
Because of the light and the sound. Like, he explained the whole thing perfectly, and it made so much sense.
I know.
He's like, I'm running around the house while the guy's chasing after me. Fucking,
I think it was the black and white one.
Yeah.
Guy comes in with a sickle.
He fucking, when he was talking about how if he was president and he was trying to like off people, he would just start sinking cruise ships. Dude, fucking.
Oh, I heard that one.
Yeah. He goes, everyone on cruise ships sucks anyway.
Let them all fucking go down.
Oh,
You've heard his rant when he was in Philly, right?
the best
They're booing
ever.
him.
That's
I mean,
unbelievable.
To do
Legendary.
that one in Philadelphia and then go off script and just
Off the
start,
cuff, yeah.
and just start shitting on the entire city is absolute legendary.
This is a town that worships a fake fucking character. This is bullshit.
He came out guns blazing.
Real.
Like, he started immediately.
And he like, dude, he snapped and he's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going in.
Well, they were booing everyone all night. The crowd was just being a dick, and he just
Yeah.
like, fuck it. I don't care. And he just,
It wasn't supposed to be a comedy show. It was supposed to be like a concert.
It was like a benefit. Yeah.
Yeah, and the people just started doing, like, the comedians wanted to donate for this benefit, and then the fans were there for the bands. So they were pissed or something.
Yeah, that's just Philly for you. It's fucking.
Yeah, that's true.
But by the end, they were fucking laughing and cheering him.
Yeah, brotherly love. He's like, I hope fucking Donovan Man tears this ACL in the preseason and shit.
He's like, you're all gonna. I hope you all die of cancer.
Holy fuck, he's so good.
He's
He's
really
so good.
He's funny.
I'm looking to buy a gun. You want a shotgun?
I've been becoming a bigger fan of D'Elia too. He's pretty funny.
He's got
he is
some
funny.
like,
He's such a smartass.
yeah, a different type of humor.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Did you ever watch the Anthony Jeselnik?
Mm-mm.
He is, wow. I mean,
He's dark,
he
man.
touches, yes, every border imaginable is card.
He's-
It crossing the line. Like, he's all
super
over it.
dark. I want to say, let me find one of his jokes.
Holy fuck, is he? Yeah, dark is the word.
Does he have a
He's
Netflix
usually,
special?
Yeah,
he's
it's
got
called
2 or
Fire the
3.
Maternity Ward.
He's got a couple other ones too. I want to say it's 2 or 3 of them on Netflix. He's one of the
It's hard-
judges.
No, I was just gonna say it's hard because his delivery is like he just tells the joke. He doesn't set it up. Like, he doesn't tell a
Right.
story. It's just
Right,
joke
right,
after
right.
joke after joke.
Yeah, he's usually one of the judges for those roast battles. Did you guys ever watch those?
Yeah, they're brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he usually is a judge of one of those, and he's just savage. He's fucking
So
ridiculous.
he told a joke early on. He goes, "My sister had a baby to try and save the relationship, but I still don't talk to her."
Holy fuck, he's
Talking
fucking
about
crazy.
Does Bert crack you up when you watch him live?
Not as much.
Yeah. His old shit used to.
The Machine.
Yeah. Like that
Yeah.
story was legendary.
His new special that he came out with, it was good. It wasn't as good as The Machine because I think that was a lot of his younger partying days. So those stories were funnier.
That's one of
but
the best bits of all time, by the way.
yeah. But I mean,
Yeah,
he had some good ones. Like, did you hear the story? Like the one when he did what zip lining? Now his daughter's such a retard that she was just like, yeah, cutting in front of people, and he's like, well, you're gone. You're with that family now. Fuck yeah, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Like, I love how he rips on his family. Like, it's fucking
The
hilarious.
best is like Secret Time. He starts telling about his wife and shit.
Oh, that's pretty
with
good.
Barton. He
Yeah.
said my beard and shit.
Pajamas.
Yeah. Pajamas.
Yeah,
So
what, 5 pairs of pajamas?
Yeah. Real quick, here's one more from Jeselnik. Here's the opening one. I laughed my ass off. So he goes, "Now my best friend's wife is a born-again Christian. We do not get along at all. The other day she called me up to yell at me saying I'm a terrible influence on her husband because he called her a bad name. I said, what? Did he call you a bitch? She said, no, Anthony. He did not use the B word. I said, uh-oh. did he call you a cunt? She said, no. I said, well, then you didn't hear it from me.
Oh, shit. That's good.
Yeah.
And he just
Then he goes
there.
on. Yeah, he just does it. He just keeps going back to back to back jokes. Like he'll do like a little bit of setup, like that one.
Yeah.
But there's no connection at all. So any like they just, it's I don't like it personally.
Yeah.
I think he's funny and says funny shit, but I can't get into it because there's no like, it doesn't come out as like a total story to me.
Yeah.
Like a lot of comedians do.
And he's very dry.
Super dry. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no like Bert Kreischer energy. He's just.
It doesn't seem like he wants to be there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he wants to be there.
He's good though, especially when he roasts people. He's brutal.
Yeah, he fucking goes after him. That's how Tony Hinchcliffe is too. But then Tony Hinchcliffe, I can't stand his stand-up comedy.
Did you ever watch the Kill Tony videos on YouTube?
I don't think I ever have. I've heard about him from Rogan.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen them.
Do you know the premise?
Isn't it like roast battles?
No. So he'll go to a comedy venue and he will let people put their names in a jar.
Okay.
And then he'll pick the names out of a jar and they will come up on stage and do 1 minute of comedy. And then
Fuck.
Brian Redband, and a special guest will judge their comedy. And 9 times out of 10, they bomb horribly. And they just fucking destroy them, dude. It's amazing.
Okay, yeah. See, now that would be fun.
Yeah, it's good.
That would definitely be fun.
I think it's called Kill Tony.
Okay, I've definitely heard that before. I didn't know if that was his podcast or if that was what you were talking about. If it was that.
It's not. There's a ton of them on YouTube. They're pretty good. There was
Are
one
you
with
still
Dane.
doing it?
Yeah, there was one with Dane Cook where the guy like went after Dane Cook like verbally.
Yeah.
Called him like washed up and shit, and I forget what they said as a comeback, but it was fucking brutal. Like, how are you gonna argue with comedians?
Exactly.
Like you're just fucked.
You know he went broke once?
Dane Cook?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see
His
that.
manager
After,
stole all his money.
but after
you know who his manager was?
I think so.
Was it
his
Billy
brother.
Joel's manager? Was it really?
I don't know.
It was his own brother.
Oh,
Didn't he turn him in?
Yeah, he got him arrested.
I heard about that.
Yeah. What he was doing was he was a full financial manager for him, and his brother was setting up fake accounts and then just writing checks as it was Dane and putting those checks into his accounts. And then Dane finally caught on when he had nothing left. I think Dane said he only got like maybe $1 million, $2 million back from all of it.
You want to hear a funny brother stealing shit story?
Go.
So I was, I forget how old I was. I was still living at home. I was probably like in my 20s, early 20s. And I had a PlayStation and an Xbox 360, the white one. And I just got the Xbox. So one morning I wake up, and the PlayStation's on the first shelf, the Xbox is on the bottom shelf. I wake up and I look, and the Xbox is just gone. So I'm like, look, because sometimes my brother would take it to another room and play it like downstairs or in another bedroom or something. So I'm like, all right, well, it's probably just somewhere else in the house. So I'm looking around. I can't find the fucking thing. I can't find it anywhere. And finally I said to him, I was like, yo, where's my Xbox? He's like, I don't know. And he was kind of like a kind of arrogant, like, I don't know, like, fuck you, I don't care, kind of, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, like, where's my fucking Xbox? Like, no, I'm starting to get mad. And he's like, oh, he's like, the dog ate the power cord. No, first of all, those Xboxes have like a brick on the cord, and then they have the cord attached.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean the dog ate the power cord? He's like, yeah, the dog, like, he fucked it up. Like, I threw it away. I'm like, what do you mean you threw it away? You threw away the power cord? He goes, no, I threw the whole Xbox away.
How the fuck would you do that?
I'm like, why the fuck would you throw the whole Xbox away? I could just go buy another power cord.
Exactly.
He goes, yeah, it doesn't work anymore. And I just threw it away. He's like, I'm like, whatever, man. He's like, just let it go. I'm like, let it go. I'm like, you threw away an entire fucking Xbox for a power cord. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck happened to Xbox? So now we're like heated. We're arguing. Like, we're yelling in each other's faces. Like, he's getting mad at me for questioning him about the fucking Xbox.
And it's your Xbox.
Yeah, I bought it with my own money. Like,
Right,
it was used or whatever, and I wasn't making a lot of money, but I spent it on things that are important, like video game systems.
Of course. I love it.
So we ended up getting in a fight, and like I think I slapped him, and then my mom broke it. My mom broke it up, and I didn't talk to him for like probably a good 2 weeks. Come to find out years later, he stole it and sold it to buy like shit for his girlfriend or something.
Are you fucking serious?
And the video games I left there.
Yeah, that too. I forgot about that.
He sold those too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, Rich, you know those games you borrowed? He's like, yeah, I haven't seen them. Okay.
They're in the wind.
Yep.
They're sold.
So they're in a GameStop somewhere in Dixon City, probably.
He probably got $7 for him.
Yeah. I mean, you can look back and
Holy
laugh at it now, but I was fucking pissed.
And how old was he at the time?
So if I was in my mid-20s, he's probably just going into high school, maybe. We're like 6 years apart.
High school fucking pussy whipped.
Oh, that's the worst.
Needed that money. Yep.
I mean, honestly, if I was in that position, I'd probably do the same thing. No, I cared about, when I was in high school, I didn't care about anything other than getting laid. And I
Fuck,
couldn't
sell
get
your
laid,
brother's Xbox, man?
Yeah, it's cold,
Fucked
man.
up.
Damn, that is.
At least I still have the PlayStation.
It's cold.
I still fuck with
I'm
him
with
to
you
this day.
there.
I'll bring it up.
Where's
Yo, I'm going near the Xbox. You might steal it.
I actually forgot about that.
At least
I
he
just
didn't
remember.
sell the fucking PlayStation.
Yeah, that was my bread and butter. That was when I was a 100% a PlayStation guy.
Yeah, I've always was that way. Xbox I pretty much just played in college just because, like, a lot of other people were playing, like, Halo and shit at the time, so
Yeah.
Hey, what's
that was
Were you
pretty
a-
much it.
Were you a Super Nintendo or a Genesis guy?
Super Nintendo?
Really?
I love
Yeah,
Sega.
I was...
Me too. I was a Sega guy.
See, the thing was that my parents bought me both, and I didn't have a say in both. They were a
Oh, rich
present.
kid.
No, it was a Christmas present for me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just a surprise. I didn't even know I was getting it and didn't really have a choice, but I think deep down inside, I think I would have preferred Super Nintendo anyways, because I was always with the Mario and shit like that.
I didn't,
Sonic
really,
was
I
the
didn't,
shit.
yeah, I didn't hop into Nintendo until 64. 64 really kind of opened my eyes with Nintendo. I mean, the
So
original
It's funny
had it.
because I never had a 64.
64 or PS1?
I had PlayStation 1. I never had a 64.
Man, I'm diehard PlayStation.
That's the funny
but
part, yeah.
64 had a legit lineup.
They didn't fuck
No,
around
no,
with
no.
their games, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I could pick one now, but back in the day, I had the PlayStation 1. I never had a 64. But knowing what the games were for the 64, that's a tough one.
Nothing better than four guys playing GoldenEye.
Right? One of the
Legendary.
greatest fucking games
Dude,
ever.
a million. Like Star
Ever.
Fox was real fucking good for no reason. Mario Party.
NFL Blitz.
Yeah, I think it was for PlayStation
Yep.
too, was it? Or no?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
on both.
Blitz was on both. Yeah, it was on both.
Perfect Dark.
Which was GoldenEye, but great fucking game.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't that one the one that was
Yeah.
identical?
The wrestling
Okay.
games, the WCW.
Oh,
First
WCW Revenge, dude.
Yeah,
Was so good, dude. So good.
they were the shit.
Even the Mario's of like the original Mario world.
Where else? The Zelda games, dude.
Zelda got nuts. But
So
that
I
was-
haven't played it.
That was.
Go
I
ahead.
thought that was above. Was that 64? Like
Yeah. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask were
Yeah.
both 64.
okay. They were both fucking excellent.
That was the best Zelda game I ever played until the one for the Switch.
That one's even better. The Switch one.
It's incredible. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
Interesting.
Like if
Is
you're a
that-
Zelda fan, you got to get it and play it.
They just
Is
re-released
that one like
Final Fantasy VII for Xbox.
Really.
Mm-hmm. They said it's
The
not
new
the
Zelda,
same.
isn't that like free, like a lot of free roaming?
It's all yeah. It's legit. Like it's like fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Right. Okay, I heard that.
But it's
yeah.
hard, man. It's fucking really hard. Like if you go into the mountains and it's cold,
Yeah.
if you don't have the
To build
proper,
a fire, right?
yeah, you'll die.
Yeah. Okay. I
You
did
need to
hear
have
that.
like proper equipment
Are you
on.
so serious?
That's fucking crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
So you have to
you'll
like chop
die.
down trees and shit,
Yeah.
like build the fire.
Or you have to eat food that's spicy.
Get the fuck out of here. That's
Yeah,
like
so you can find shit and cook it and eat it, and it gives you power ups.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So if you carry like a bunch of spices around, you can cook them and then you eat them. You can survive in the cold for like 10 minutes. But then if
That's
you get
fucking
real
crazy.
good, you can buy like the fucking cold suit and you're good. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
And then there's
Well-
a reverse area that's all heat. So if you're in there too long, you're dead.
Damn.
And the
Aggressive.
bosses are a motherfucker.
It's the best when it's fucking challenging.
It's like they're real bosses too. Like they're badass. It's fucking hard. It's a fun ass game though. It took me like months to beat it.
No shit.
It took forever. Yeah. Mario
That's
was
rare.
good too, but nowhere near Zelda. Mario was just like fun. It wasn't serious. So Mario beat in like a month.
Which one? The Switch one?
Yeah. It was cool. It was like nostalgic, but nowhere near the
Is that-
difficulty level.
Is that the one that was kind of set up like the Super Mario board? Where it was like all the little dots.
There were
and that
different
each
levels.
dot-
Yeah, there were different levels. You can go like 2D and then back to 3D. It was cool. It was a lot of fun, but
And then you could do multiplayer, so you could have like 3 or 4 people playing at the same time in that level.
I don't know. I think so. Like Super Mario
Like-
2.
I think that's.
So you can have Luigi in there.
Well, but then you could have. So like all 3 of us right now, if we all had controllers, we could play that level that you were playing, as you were playing. So then if you died, we could bring you back to life.
You might be able to. I'm not sure.
I think that's the one that my cousin was playing. I think
It's
that's
a good one.
I'm not too sure though. I only wanted to play the original Nintendo games. Once I saw that, I was like a kid in a candy shop. I was like, holy
pretty sweet.
fuck.
What, like
That's awesome.
Paperboy?
Tecmo. Oh, Paperboy was on there. Tecmo Bowl. I was just like, I was
Punch
dropping
Out.
back to the opposite end zone and fucking launching that shit to the other end zone. It's fucking great. 100-yard bombs.
You just had to be fucking O.J. Simpson. You could run back and forth without scoring touchdowns. I don't catch you.
Oh, Bo Jackson. They wanted to be the Raiders with Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen.
Silly.
They're fucking.
Dude, I was in a
stacked.
bar and I was watching. I was with a group of people who were going to a concert, and there's a bar that had a bunch of console games in it. And I was watching 2 people who literally never played Tecmo in their life, and they were younger than me, like a couple years younger. All they were doing was just running in a straight line. I'm like, yo, you got fucking zigzag, man. You're never gonna score.
Yeah.
Like that's why. And then they start zigzagging. They're putting up points like it's fucking all-star game, like it's a Pro Bowl.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like, what are
Yeah,
you
they
doing?
don't know though. They don't have a fucking clue.
Then I stood there and played Punch Out. I got like the 8th guy, and I'm having more like semi-drinks over.
I can't stop.
I'm not
on a
leaving.
roll.
I'm not gonna write down the code. I'm gonna
Oh.
stay here and play till I get beat. I think I got to like Bog Bowl or something. Fucking asshole.
These games were so fucking good. I don't even
That's why I
remember
love
fucking
Dave
all the
Buster's, too.
characters.
Big Muscles is cool.
It's fun. Different.
You got one
It's
by us
expensive,
now.
though. Who, you guys do?
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes away.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not as big though as they normally are. It's kind of tiny. It's like it's not bad, but I wish it was bigger.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
They have the
what
Mario
closest-
Kart you can drive in.
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's like a 4-person thing, and then it's legit like you're driving. You got the pedals and everything.
That's fucking sweet.
That's
Smart
the best.
idea too.
They're like
Yeah.
10 grand a pop. Put 4 of them
I know,
together,
I
that's 40 G's. It's aggressive.
Yeah, I looked.
So did I. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna pass on
That'd be
that.
awesome.
That if you guys had one of those in your basement though, that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, those, even if you only have one, it's still not enough. You want to have at least 2, so you could have 2 people battle it out. So you're talking 20 fucking grand.
My number one arcade game to have is NBA Jam. Like the original with the four player. That and Blitz. Blitz is another one that's fucking awesome.
Blitz was fun.
And NBA Jam, when you can put in the code and you have giant heads, or if they were real small,
You do whatever you want.
so fucking fun.
Good
That
shit.
game was great. Never had Jordan though, right? Jordan was never on the game. It was always Pippen and then somebody else.
Fucking
Yep.
Tony Kukoc or someone.
It was
Yeah,
the most
exactly.
unrealistic basketball game ever.
Right, you could shoot it from the other end of the court and make
Yeah.
it when you're on
I was-
fire.
I just played the other day. I was the Sonics, and I had hit like 5 threes at Sean Kemp.
Gary Payton and Sean Kemp? Yeah.
Never happened.
No, yeah, exactly. I don't remember what the teams were. I remember Charlotte was Muggsy and Larry Johnson.
I think Zoe was there too still.
I think you're right. I think Zoe was there. Did Orlando have Penny and Shaq, or was Shaq already
I
gone?
think so. I think they had both. Then like Dennis Scott was like the 3rd guy.
Yep. And then the Knicks had Ewing, and then
Starks maybe?
Scott? Maybe Starks? Spurs had the Admiral, and I don't remember who their guard was. They had a
Yeah,
good
it'd be-
guard.
The Jazz, Stockton Malone.
Yep, that combo was amazing too. Oh, the
Wasn't
Lions
Barkley
were the
on
best.
one of them too?
Yeah, he was with the Suns.
Yeah.
It was
Chris Webber
him
was
and,
on the Marley.
Mavericks?
No,
Marley.
Webber was on
Marley.
the in the game. Webber was on the Bullets.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah,
Who's even on that roster?
maybe Cheney. I don't know.
Could be. I don't even remember. That was a great fucking game.
Drew, I feel like you're coming to an end there.
I'm coming to an end?
Yeah.
Ugh.
We're talking about NBA Jam. I don't know.
Yeah, you just seem like you're getting tired.
I'm a little tired.
I'm tired too.
Is that your ticket to say let's end it?
Oh, I'm ending in a couple minutes, but I don't know if you guys want to stay on.
I'm cool.
Not bad.
It was a good run. Not bad.
Yeah, it's tough doing it sober. It's easier when you're drunk.
A little
It
easier.
is. You get off topic and just start rambling about fucking.
I like this live game idea though, like Uno or.
It'll be funny, and then like for instance, whoever wins, you do something stupid. The two losers.
Yeah.
Like me and
that'd be
Levi
cool.
chug a beer or something.
Take a
I'll
shot.
I'll find it like a game that's easy to fucking. You don't need a good computer for it, and then I'll set it up, and if we can all log in the same room, I'll just put it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we just be watching it. We might not see our faces, but you can hear us.
It's all right. That'd be cool.
We'll figure it out.
And one day we'll figure out Mario Kart.
Yeah, that'd be fucking crazy.
Could you imagine? Holy fuck!
Yeah, get a Switch.
I give it one episode, and none of us talk to each other ever again.
Or next time we get together, I'll bring my Switch. We can play and film it.
You can do that.
We definitely got a live one. Yeah, live podcast would be fucking awesome. All of us together doing something like that. Yeah, like playing video games. You jamming out on the drums.
We could do a bunch of shit. Yeah, we're still waiting for
like
people.
it.
We got a lot of followers to go before that happens.
Yeah, we got like 900 and some followers to get to.
I'm just gonna start creating random accounts.
962 followers away
That's
from the
fine.
drunk solo.
Yep.
So
All right,
chugging along.
fellas.
It's good. It's a good one.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Call quits. All right. Cheers for the road, fellas.
I like that. I gotta get another one.
Cheers for the road.
All right, boys.